Hi guys, Shy here from D20 Misfits. We're getting into the end game. So, strap in, buckle up, because it's just gonna be a world of hurt downhill from the rest of it. Grab your snacks, possibly some tissues, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and follow us, not only from here, on our TikTok, our Instagram. Follow our sponsors as well from Dranger Arts. We have Reaper Apparel and, of course, Dubby to our sponsors. So, yeah, pray for us.
Welcome back. This is gonna be fun. So last week,
Bum bum bum.
you gathered your forces. You saw that Velaki was being fortified to an extent. What they had left. Everything and anything is just ready to burst. Tensions are that high, knowing that death is upon them. As far as throughout the night, you had a messenger come and join you, ride out from the road to Velaki. An undead zombie warrior bearing a note that say, "Come and meet him, or I will lay waste to you by the end of night." Accepting this, you rode out. Somewhat of a clearing rightly about where the Brown Grinder is, the windmill. Out there, and you saw two who looked to be dusk elves of that size. One in a nice fur coat with deep red leather armor. Another in the similar way, just minus the fur coat, having a cloak, but having the same similar armor. As Strahd and Rahadin laid waiting for you, with a chained prisoner by their side. He rode out. He gave you a little bit of a parlay, saying that if you were to accept and take this gift, that in 24 hours, you have to decide whether or not you are going straight to the castle, to his home, to start the biggest game of death you will ever play. Token, a person bound in chains. Find out it was Igor, a rival Viking from another tribe that is very close to Yerrick's location in his home. Taking prisoner to do what he will. You guys went back to Velaki to start the plan. You already talked with the Magus about Igor to see if he was trustworthy enough. Then you guys started to prepare. You seeing that everybody is being at least held up within the Magus' tower. some are Danica Irwin was running out to feed the people that are around, the soldiers on the ramparts. A little bit of a morale boost from Nevera as you guys helped and got ready for a ward meeting that was about to happen. With about 20 hours left of the day, or that time frame, you guys had started practicing with crossbow, with weights, to use this grenade type engine on a bolt, sharpening weapons, making weapons, silvering them. That way you at least have some type of offense. And that's where we left off, where the war meeting was about to begin. See what happens. Concluding your meeting, you guys had about 20 hours left to live the last pretty much free day of your lives. So, after you guys concluded with the meeting, adjourned and got a somewhat of a battle plan ready, what are you lot doing?
Prior, you practice with the
That's where I'm heading now.
you need to make sure that you're at least efficient enough with that. You don't want to make that shot go
I
either
know.
too far or too low.
That's the whole point.
You have to make your shots count, boy.
Do you understand at least how the grenade might work and why? I'm not sure if you've ever used mass tools, but that is essentially mask your wounds in a vial.
I'll go fuck myself.
You explained it to me.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
There's a lot I wish to deal with.
I think after everyone's done, we need to just
I don't see what we
sit
just...
together and just. It's nothing wrong with having our last seat or drink together. This might be the last time we are all here as a group.
Well, I sure as hell don't have a problem taking a last drink.
You guys also have, too, about 8 hours to get to rest. So you guys have about 12 hours to do whatever before bedding down for the night.
I look over to Vegas and explain to him, I need you. You're the range, but I need your help with something.
To Megas?
What the fuck was that? Get the bottom of
I need a way to test, see how I can do it in a shot before I actually have to use this.
What do you need a range for? Just go outside. Find a fucking tree.
There's no. Are there any trees left in town? The corpse of Winter Splinter?
Well, there's
Just
don't mention all the undead that probably surround the trees.
There's got to be something to shoot. Well,
Yeah, but I don't want to go out there.
Fucking shoot.
I don't want to go out there to shoot down because that might start.
If you no. Last time something went out there after I had a morale talk with the guards
This
up on the yeah.
The only ones that are
I
lost.
had 3 of them run away, and instead of trying to hide in the building, they just tried to. They ran the road. One got its, yeah. One got torn apart by just big old maws. Whatever it's that big wolf-like creature in the fog was, and they all looked at me like I sent out some kind of fight. So if you wish to do something, don't be doing it outside of the town hall gates.
So
Aye.
Unless you want to die.
well, there
Might
way.
have to attach stones to your boat.
And then shoot them.
I just want to have a thing so I can set up multiple targets to see how it would go.
I'll just go over by the lake. You'll be fine.
Alright?
I'm not even from around here, and I already know that.
You don't need me to make targets for
You can use him as a target.
You can certainly try.
I'll consider it.
I'll stand in the
He's a
same
pretty,
spot.
he's a pretty big fella.
I'll stand in the same spot. Hell, I'll stand in different spots as well. I bet you slim with it.
I think I have an idea for you.
Or isn't that kind of
Oh,
against
that's
what
the-
we're trying to teach him?
For in March, emotions have to become somewhat stable. And since someone came home, your emotions have been in a reverberation. They're not stable right now.
What are you going to do?
I think you need to have a spa with a certain someone, and I don't mean to the day. Hash it out.
Bit of a drink, yeah.
And at least
And maybe after the drink we can put some metal to it.
try to fix something.
Not to that. Delicious.
If you don't really do that, I'm not going to tell you how. But it may help for at least now.
Simonac, this is not me trying to tell you what to do.
I don't know how you're
What if I were you? Those two decide to hash it out.
Happened between you two.
I'd oversee it.
Perhaps spa, sometimes that can help. I've seen it help with the men on units before when we had disagreements. They sparred it out, they drew some blood, and after that they at least had some kind of understanding.
And Igor is not paying a fucking lick of attention to anything she's saying.
I
He's just
think it might help. Even if
bullshit
he's
from a 7-act and
50.
drinking.
If he goes berserker, we'll deal with it. If you go berserker, I'll deal with
I can handle myself.
it. I think it might help clean some of the air. Even if a little bit. I'll leave that to you to decide. If you want to, you can approach him. Because he is part of our team for now.
Let's do it.
You go approach him now. You know how and what to say. I think fisticuffs might get a little better than bloodshedding with the weapons and having to stitch you guys off. I don't mind, but Father might, want a limb that falls off from the build off. That's not.
Syntax build a goblin.
Fucking goes from building goblin to building Viking.
Viking goblin.
What are you doing? Why is that
It
arm
steps
way
with
bigger
one
than the
long
other
arm, a little goblin leg,
Look
just like
fucking
walking.
Quagmire.
If you guys are going to cut off limbs, I'm still in need of a leg, so.
I can't make any promises there.
Installed castle.
Sure, we can.
Start to.
I've heard the one man the LP contest.
Awesome.
What is your plan? What do you guys? What's going to happen? You two guys are going to do a bout.
Oh, we're gonna see if he talks to him, but it's gonna have to be fisticuffs because I'm not playing just Ratchet. Like, shut up. What? Go to sleep.
I'm gonna sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I'm heading out to the door or to go.
You're practicing.
Yeah. I'll see y'all in an hour.
I'm gonna end up watching their fight, and I might, if he's not doing anything, have him help me watch this.
Hey,
It'll be
go.
stupid.
Yes, Yannick.
I was
It's
working
good
on
to see you actually talking to me now. There must be something up with that. As he says with a giant shit-eating grin on his face because he knows exactly what's coming.
She's just watching you. It's like,
Say you paid attention for 5 minutes.
Does he really know what's coming?
5 seconds.
I mean, you're approaching him after we've had bad blood for a long fucking time. But he's kind of suspicious, but doesn't really know. No. He's just sitting there, kicking back, drinking with 7-act, actually.
so I'd be right beside you probably.
Do you want to redeem your honor in my eyes?
No.
Redeem my honor in your eyes.
I'm just looking up from my potion. No.
I never had a reason I've never had a reason to lose your honor in the first place. was your people that didn't understand what the fuck they were talking about. Not mine. But if it's a fight you're asking, then sure, why not?
How do you want to do it?
It's completely up to you. Because I'm the one that's needing to prove myself. So I'll have to play whatever game it is that you want to play.
I will let you choose what you want to do.
What exactly do you need?
Do you want to
First blood? Do you want to go to the first missing body part? Do you want to go make you look as pretty as I am again?
We're not losing body parts. She just stares at both of you like this. Smaller than both of you. Just.
So first blood. Do you want
You
to
can
use
knock
fists or
unconscious
weapons?
if you want. Just no body parts. Father's gonna steal them.
What he's got going on there is nightmare.
I've been working on this for 6 months, you know.
You
Hasn't it been longer than that?
longer than that.
If it
I don't know how
makes
long
you
I've been
feel
in this
better, you don't
land.
have to go to first blood. You
She
can
said
knock
it's
them
been
unconscious.
2
if
years
it makes
she
you
started
feel
doing
better.
that. No, that's for like 8 months, 9 months.
I don't know.
How about this then? Power boss. Since you have your people here with all their satcheries. What's it called again? What do they magics?
Safer?
Yeah, that's it. Since you have all your people here with their magics and their centaurs, why don't we just go until one of us can't anymore? I don't mean death.
Unconscious.
Yes. To one of us can't proceed. I'm okay with that. I'm already beautiful enough. Might as well keep going.
Unconscious it is.
That's pretty good. Oops.
Oh, that did not clink at
Not at
all.
all. Close enough.
Close enough.
Ting!
I do believe. What was it you said before about it's understanding you? They used to be fighting between battles.
You understand someone more when you fight them. I don't believe there's a better way to get to know somebody.
I do agree. You don't know what the other person can do unless you put metal to metal. You have to test their metal, I guess you could say. If I'm standing beside you and I don't know how much you can take or how much you can dish, how am I going to know whenever we meet up? How am I going to know whenever you're about to fall?
We will be watching the fight, and if you go berserk,
Well, good, I love an audience.
if you go berserk, or someone goes blood crazy, we will intervene because we are still in this town that we are protecting.
Sounds good to me.
I've only gone crazy once.
And I never have.
I
Are you
printed
being
out
the
its
judge
neck.
again, Father?
It's not going to be hard to judge. The first one that's laying on the ground and can't move apparently is the loser.
But after all this is over, get it. Either way it goes, you're hearing my side of the story.
So be it.
Wherever we will go, we will go.
I came in there very late.
I need to move this stuff, Mike.
I'm not actually fighting. Oh, sorry, I could not get out of bed there for a second.
So it's like fisticuffs.
Well, I mean, I don't need to have a map to do this. Because you guys literally can just battle. You don't need to move characters or any of that nature.
Hold on.
Don't.
Where would there be an open enough space without them destroying?
In the courtyard, as soon as we
Courtyard
walk out the
big
building.
enough?
Fuck! I can't stop.
Where the tent used to be?
I mean, that's.
Well, that's where the tower is.
Oh shit, yeah.
Hey, if we go to the tower and fight, there's a bunch of women up there that can watch you go fight, so. He's kind of.
I mean, the town square would be like the biggest one. Half the buildings are already destroyed from winter splinters, so it'd be the best. And that road out there just leads straight to the tower, and the tower's big enough to see.
Would you maybe want to warn Isaac or somebody that what's about to happen is planned and not two people just going crazy.
It's just two people
She's-
having fun.
Yeah, she so
In a
she
time
goes
of
like
war,
quick and just
something
flies
we need
past
to-
them. Ah!
What the How did...
Yeah, you just hear kind of like grab her cloak like this and just there goes a bird.
And that is your wife.
Just at this.
At least I didn't turn into a chicken. He's like,
What in all of the gods' name?
hey, hey. So she's gonna fly off and
Does she do
find
that when-
whoever she
Never
sees
mind,
first,
that's
and
not
then
the
just let
question
the
again.
others know
Pretty
after
phrase.
that, like, hey, there's gonna be
But she's very
a
much like
sparring betwixt two of our people.
But
They
she's-
need to clear some air. Nothing actually bad, like.
I understand what you're saying, but
What?
out of
Roll
her,
an investigation.
Yes.
guess where the things have happened. I guess. This is a very strange place, man.
Get used to it.
I doubt so.
Sorry, I was charging this thing. It was on life support.
The
Meanwhile, back at the lake.
electronic bricks.
RPG. Mine doesn't have the blade in it.
Okay, so 15 plus 6, so 21.
Mine's more stiff and less flaccid.
It's gonna hurt. 20.
Duh, you got the point.
At this time, just going and flying around to see if you can find remotely one of the, generals of the thing, or somebody who's worth talking to within this town.
Why did she fly off? Can't she do that mind thing? She could have just sent
Yeah,
out
been
a
like one at a
message,
time. Like, yeah, huh, huh.
You only need to
Yeah.
let one person.
I was gonna say Isaac was probably the best. The person who runs the town.
Just also, I can kind of get an eye of what's going on in the town if anything else needs help too.
Just flying around, you can see people are still doing their.
The food and the bread and the gathering and leaving.
You see that, you see the, shifting of the guards, there to get, switching out the other people to get rest, to know that they're going to be full strength here in a couple hours. At least knowing it, there's maybe one or two guards left on the ramparts. Everybody else is trying to get some tunnels.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen in a few minutes.
As far as everything else goes, easily enough as you're flying by, you can see really only person left walking the ramparts right now would be Isaac.
I'll end up there.
Okay.
Fuck, robes come out and she's just like.
Little bitch, I swear to God.
She kind of looks out first and sees the zombies just like.
You just see him kind of standing by the ramparts. He has this big old axe and he just sets it down and
You just hear thump thump.
his demon hand just rests on the blade and it comes up and he kind of leans on a little bit. And he's just watching and just looking at these mindless creatures of death.
So that'd probably be a surprise for him to hear. Just the feet go
Hi.
thump thump. It ain't a pretty view.
It doesn't even shock him a little bit. He's just like, what the fuck?
No.
So you're taking the watch now.
These men need sleep.
I really do. I hope to boost some of them around. I hope it helped a little bit. Do have to let you know though. Don't be alarmed if you hear fighting in the town. We have a new person you've met that happens to know Yarrick. And I figured a good old-fashioned spa would clear the air with the differences. But I don't want people seeing two teammates fighting and wondering what the hell is going on. So if you hear about it, at least you know that it's just their fists right now are going to be their words, maybe to clear something out before we go to battle tomorrow. I usually think that might be the best way. Sometimes.
My only thing, and it would be a spectacle to watch two people from that time duking it out, seeing the good old, as he kind of like grips his axe a little tighter, axe and shield type ordeal.
Two big meaty men slugging meats. I'm sorry. I had to say it. It was stuck in my head. I had to say it all out.
Wrestling's supposed to be done with big sweaty red.
You're not wrestling.
I did tell Yarrick that this was his ward. If he stepped out of line, I would hold him responsible. But if you need to clear the air, as it were, maybe a little bit of seeing what these champions would do. Champions of life fighting, getting to know each other. Wow. We're just specks of dust waiting to happen.
Yes.
Huh? Well, it should be a nice show.
You
If
might
they destroy any more of my freaking town.
I warned them. I said they are not to go too crazy. And if either of them either go berserk or bloodthirsty, I will help put them down to go to sleep for a little bit. There's also going to be
I don't understand why we just don't have
damage to them. If anything does happen, I will fix it.
Well, I hope you do.
I did help put two of the buildings back together with a little bit of magic. But we'll make sure it's to a minimum. And I figured to let you know. I don't want you wondering why people are fighting and freaking people out. At least you know.
To everybody their own. I do understand it.
I mean, if anybody wishes to watch, they can. It might raise some spirits before people do things. I don't know what some of the people in this town are into or not, with sport and fight and all that. After they're done, I may be around, so might check in on the gods, the town folk. Wait. Kind of looks at the zombies one more time, just like. Just flies back away to the tavern. Just hates seeing the sea of the dead. Flies behind freaking
Never
Egar.
gonna waste it.
Ah! Perches on his shoulders. Ah.
Good.
Hmm.
Is this yours again?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad I knew that now.
Once you go through your shoulder, just perches there for a little bit.
I understand she thinks she's funny.
You just hear.
I understand she thinks she's funny, but I'm a very jumpy person.
She looks dead at Simonek. She's
Man, I wish I was there to hear that.
She changes and just she stands behind Yerrick and she's just with a wicked ass smile here.
No.
And then there's a doll right in front of you. Marionette without strings. one.
Don't understand what it is and why it's walking, but I'm going to kill it. It is moving around me. It does not have. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I expected a girly scream. You know. Very well. That's the bit of what I'm
It's
going
not
to
going to
do.
happen unless I see a spider. I'll put one back. Big giant fucking barbarian sees a spider. I wasn't scared. That made the sound, not me.
Are you anywhere else? I know we're waiting on them to spar. I mean, unless you're doing something else. You're doing.
I'm out at the lake.
Oh, I was just standing around because I'm working on a health potion.
So, before we bounce, let's see how well you
Alright, what do I need to roll, Frank?
do. You're going to roll your whatever your plus is for
For my bow?
your crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to roll that plus one. With it attaching weights to it, you're going to have disadvantage on these shots. Okay.
Just
So, a little skill challenge.
how many you want me to do?
Well, it depends how many targets you want.
Go with 6 for now.
6. How do you want them all scattered out? You trying for range to see distance, or you trying just to get accurate?
Kind of trying to go for a little bit of both.
Okay. So we'll say we got 2 targets. We'll go 3 targets in the front. We'll go to about 15 feet from them, and about 30 feet is one more target. That would be 6. So the first ones to hit 1, I would say. Okay. Here's the DC for it. So there, you got 3 targets in the front,
Alright.
about, let's say, 15 feet from you. After that, there are 2 more targets in between them that are 15 feet from them, so 30 feet.
Gotcha.
And you got one which is 45 to 50 feet away, which is the very last one. So each one's going to be increased in difficulty. The front 3, you need a 15.
Alright, so here we go. 16, 12, 23.
Okay, easy enough.
Second shot.
Appreciate you.
16 and 16 and 18, so
Okay.
7.
And then the last one in the front, if you're trying to hone in to make it
Yeah.
an accurate shot, that's going to be a DC 18.
Alright. $21. Right on the last one. So we'll go for the second round.
Second shot, so there, you got 19 and 21. 19 for the distance shot, 21 for accuracy.
Alright. That one. And that skipped off of.
That's right, shit.
I'm gonna use this again, It was like me.
Rolled 15 and 16 on the dice, so plus 11. So second shot, try on that, because there was 2 targets you said, right?
Yep. One is 19 or 19 and 21.
15 and 16 again, so
Okay.
why can't I roll this? 19 and 11, so 22.
Easy enough to hit the bullseye, and the last, very last one.
This one's gonna be a bitch, I got a feeling.
So accuracy, 25. It hits. To be a Deadeye. 28.
Get in the way.
No one skipped out the box. 18 and a 12, so 23.
Well, that misses.
That misses. Yep.
You're just short.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, my other one was a 19. So I'll try it again. $25 on that one.
Okay.
Which that was the DC, right? Or the AC.
That's, yeah, for the distance was 25.
Alright.
If you want to pinpoint it for an accuracy, that's 28.
That's just gonna be hard. I'm gonna try it though.
This is the shot. I would say right now, as far as arrows go, you have about 2 left.
Okay. Not hitting on that one.
Okay. How about
3 and a 5.
I used to be a villager like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Where'd I come from?
line up the shot, shoot. Way left.
Yeah, so that'd have been that'd have been a 14 and a 16 on that. What'd you say it was the hit, Frank?
28.
27. I just missed it.
So, you don't like the accuracy down.
You know what?
There was a hole in his mouth.
You know what? I don't want to, but I'm just pulling one out of my quiver. Just for.
Huh? He drew a hole in his mouth.
28.
He's gonna breathe fire.
I knew it was going to take me a while.
So in the span of about probably 2 hours or so, you fight of you dialing down these shots. You feel pretty confident, but you know you're still going to oppose that of distance. Distance will make it hard. Up close, not so much, but either which way you feel that you're going to be hammered with this shot because it's not like you're going to have weight on this, on all the bolts all the time.
It's just, I have to make that one shot count.
Yes.
It's like a 30 foot out, so I'm like 30 or 60.
What's up?
Just a stick to chest.
Get done, clean all my stuff up. I'm just walking back, kind of just talking to my Drake because it's still out. Until we take a long rest.
They're talking to himself and shit. So they're talking to Drake.
And
He's wrapping up his ear.
just it ain't gonna be easy, but it's.
Right.
I know I'm not gonna have that issue with all my bolts. One.
How many arrows did you have on you, or bolts?
Hold on one second. $36.
That's a lot.
In the Blue Water Inn, is there a hearth?
Yep.
We did forget someone's English price.
Well, 35 now. I took
Because
one
again,
out
we
well,
need to
just
talk
for
about it
practice.
At the same time, since it's taken.
The rest were all just practice ones we had laying
We
around.
had to think about them at the same time, so.
Before they ever go outside to, you know, go to blows, Igor walks over to the hearth. I'm guessing that there would more than likely be, you know, burnt up wood in there and whatnot. Ashes. reaches in and grabs him. Goes and grabs a tankard. Pours him into the tankard. Cuts part of his arm and drips it into the tankard with the ashes. Okay, proceeds to mix it up.
What the hell?
He's good.
Takes the tankard, pours it into his hand, and a blue paste comes out of it. And he takes it and wipes it on his face, down his chest, and his arms.
Okay, gotcha.
Pretty much. I'll play my character right.
Hey, I'm not stopping you. Stepping out.
It's time to watch this one.
So it's not gonna take me long to get back there. Actually.
No, but this is 2
Yeah,
hours.
but you're doing 2 hours.
So as you're stepping up and doing that, they're doing this. Everything's pretty much going to be happening at the same time.
Murder baby.
But if they're doing that, do we want to see what Abor's going to do as well? So now he hasn't spoken yet.
So, you doing anything, Abor?
Abor will be going to like some kind of like the sun's been out and Abor does not can't remember how long he had seen the sun. He's gonna
Why are
like
you
find
screaming at us?
a nice sunny
fuck
spot
did we
back
do
to
you?
the sun and meditate while tuning to the staff of frost.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Dragon. You don't want to watch real men do something.
Probably the best spot would probably be by the lake, on the other side of it, where Ryu would be. Is the only place that's going to be quiet enough to meditate into a tube.
Just look at us.
Okay.
We could probably watch.
I thought you just swing it.
It's not like knives and certain weapons as well. They have abilities in them, like an axe, a spear, a scimitar, you name it. They can have attributes or abilities in which you have to attune and sit with it for a while before you can use it properly.
And as you're saying that, he's like holding on to the end of his axe, and he goes, "You can understand that." And then from there on out, complete fucking silence, like just in his own fucking world, completely.
Okay.
And he just walks outside, doesn't say anything to anybody.
Should we give them a designated area in which they stay inside? Because I told Isaac I'd keep the chain minimum of destruction.
I think the 20-foot radius would be good enough for them to. I believe we're just going to go at each other. I don't know how much strategy you need and how much
Oh no, we
A
don't
bar
have
fight.
strategy.
brawl.
She's
Realize
gonna
that's only-
make a circle long enough for you guys to try to stay in.
Where's the other one?
Please
Circle
try
up
to keep the damage to a minimum.
I don't know.
You do not want Isaac probably looking this way, possibly kind of like a.
So I was thinking like actual not game mechanics, 20-foot the eyes and red.
Before they walk outside, and he's already standing up there, you just hear just slamming real hard.
20 by 20.
He has this shield up on his arm. He's taking a by his berserker axe and just off of the metal cup on it.
Okay.
He's not going to use it whenever it comes out, but he's still just doing it.
Okay.
It's not like people are trying to sleep right now.
Doesn't seem to be my problem.
It's never your problem.
Let's try to keep damage to a minimum. Boys, I don't wish Isaac to launch a fireball at you, and I would have to fix whatever you destroy, so try to keep it. And she kind of like just clears and announces slightly loud of combat is for one on. Oh, you're doing this.
No, you can always just look into something. I was wondering if,
So what's she saying? She wants it to a bear.
But then,
I was just curious if like the ceremony
Piece of rope.
could be used for something like this, but it really isn't.
thing for like a fight or
option
whatever.
for that. Like, yeah. It's almost like they're trying to put the issues to rest. So
There are some people just around town, probably around the area, just doing their own thing, not like running around just yet. I'm
someone to be
guessing
a baby.
where we're at, where the fight's gonna be.
I mean, around there, like pretty much like there, you can see like coming out of the Blue Water Inn, standing on the porch would be like Erwin.
I definitely made it loud. I definitely made it loud enough to try to draw people's attention. Because
I mean, a couple
he
people
doesn't want to
are turning
fight.
around and gazing.
And not
Some
some
on the ramparts, some
Sonic
are,
Shadow.
you know, walking. They're walking further to get that, you know, view to see it.
This music's starting up nicely. This fight is to. We'll go till the first one is knocked out. Yarrick. There's Edgar. Place your bets. Egar, sorry.
Isaac kind of comes up and stands by the square. Bets.
Sorry, I'll have it.
Oh yeah.
You have to understand, whenever we used to fight in the wars, we used to always have the boys place bets even if
Well, we can make a way.
She like whispers that.
Kind of eyeing up.
I won't be biased.
And the only time you see Igor smile is whenever he's about to get into a fight. So he's just grinning from fucking ear to ear. Just giddy as a motherfucker. Cause he don't go fight. I like it.
The new one. Being an outcast. And being called an orphan killer. I go with the underdogs.
I will not judge on everyone.
So what's the wager? What's the bet?
I hope that underdog statement is for us when we go into our battle.
That's a good one. I never even thought of the wager. It's just, again, the top of the noggin.
Well, how about this? I will wager that if my guy comes out on top as a victor,
Victor!
I
Sorry.
no longer will have to buy drinks for the rest of the night. You provide me drinks.
Do that.
And then if your champion wins, then I cover your costs of drinks for me.
You have She shakes their, holds her hand out with the demon hand.
Out of character, does he mean everybody's cost for the night, or is her cost for the night? Oh, I'm gonna lose on this.
You don't hear that. We're
I know.
whispering. He's just like, where's the bet?
It wouldn't be the first time that, you know, a character that I played fucked.
She whispers. She's like, boys, are you ready? She looks to those spectating. Are you ready?
I'm not sure how much you can drink, but
I've been ready to do this for
he's gonna have to drink a lot.
Everybody, like the people that are coming around and starting to like get curious of it and hearing the talk, they're like,
On the one side, we have Yarrick. On the other side, we have Ega.
That's great. You should be an announcer for
I know. I'm trying not, because they're like, oh, they're all the champions. I'm just like, if I call him a champion, but him the new guy.
So, Igor is going to look to Yurik, however far away he is. About how far would you say you are?
10 feet.
Igor is going to walk up 5 foot step where we are fucking nose to nose. Not really nose to nose, but really close to each other. Yurik, I've been wanting to do this for many years. And since your people have outcasted me for no fucking reason, today will be the day that I make you understand what actually happened. It's a shame that we're going to have to beat it into you now. And as soon as he says that, he's taking his shield and fucking slamming Eric in the chest.
Whoa.
Oh, we're fighting dirty.
No, I mean, like, not like hurting him. He's just going to put it into his chest.
To start provoking a fight. I would
Go
say
ready.
Bring it to bear.
I'd say
Bring it to bear.
then roll for initiative.
And we begin. I'm sitting and I'm pouring. I told him, I was like, I have the jug pouring just drink. It's like,
I really want to learn
16.
19 plus 2.
did you?
Yeah, that.
Eric draws
Don't mind if I do.
first.
We did agree on correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What, you said unarmed?
Yep.
Yeah.
So unarmed, what about armor?
I'll put my shield down if he wants me to.
I was just asking.
There's no pointy sharky stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Yerk has his shield too, so.
Well, if I'm using this, then no shield.
Now after I do that, I'm going to take the shield and throw it off to the side, along with the Berserker Axe. But you can see, as soon as the Berserker Axe leaves my body, I'm like, I don't like that.
Just like slams your staff. I was just watching. Just.
Oh no, 16 plus 9 hits.
I mean, maybe.
Well, if you're doing hold on. So if we're doing this and you're not using the shield, then you -2 off your ACs. So if you're killing your armor, it's usually 10 plus your dex.
Nah, it's all
Now the good thing is this isn't like
I'm
last
still
time
wearing
we were
armor.
watching the fight.
It'd take him longer to fucking take it off.
You're wearing armor, motherfucker. I ain't throwing my shield.
And keep your shield.
Alright.
So she's going like this with her staff.
16 plus 9?
I mean, yeah. Maybe.
Automatic 7 points of damage.
With what? The hit? Like the punch?
Yeah, 7 points. And then a 17 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, that's 14 points total. Oh, fucking hate you, man.
This is the original one.
It's literally not letting. It will let him do everything else but his hit points.
You got like what, 123 hit points in total. Okay. So what do you lose? 14.
14, so he's down to 111.
I'll keep tracking it here. In line.
I mean, that's actually might be good anyway. Because I'm not going to know what I'm going to draw until you tell me I'm dropped. So, ooh, that's actually a really good idea. Frank, keep track of his hit points. Me nor Yurk are going to know our hit points.
Well, Eric's still 92 out of 100.
Whatever. Don't fucking. What?
All right, you keeping track of him? Okay.
I got some.
So how do you want to do it if they're close? If they're, let's say, the final 10 hit points. We'll make a notion.
Bam.
An evasive footwork.
So what,
to
you're
add
you're watching him and he's watching him.
8 AC to my armor class.
So what?
Evasive footwork to. As I keep moving.
Okay, is what?
8. So it's gone from a 17 to a 25.
There ain't no way fancy people gives you +8 to it.
Evasive footwork.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I would use a superiority die. I have 4d8s.
He got fancy on his feet. Look at him. He can dance.
As long as I keep moving.
Fantasy street.
So I will stay within his threatened squares.
when I heard it, I was like, wait, is it this one?
That's until you stop it.
I'll stay in threatened space.
Alright, Muhammad Ali. Wanna go?
Your turn.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, if he's not pulling out the stops, you got yours and you have magic.
I know, but you know.
I'm only using my skills.
He has skills too.
We did only say no sharpie cut.
Yeah.
Because my phone decided this time to go back out the way.
Oh.
That's fun.
What?
My phone decided to sign me out.
Dude, this fight sucks.
Fuck off.
So you're just going around in circles
He's
like, come
thrown
on,
two punches and you haven't even retaliated yet.
I mean, I still have action surge.
I was gonna say, hit him up with just like 6 blows in a row.
Damn it, 2 seconds. This is bullshit. Whenever you said my phone hates me, you're 100% correct. 985069. Remember that?
985069.
So that means you got 3 dice left.
I know.
You rolled an 8 on a D8.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the Viking song.
You can do it, little phone. I believe in you. Actually, I'm lying. I don't believe in you at all.
Get your phone working, bro.
Hurry up! I'm gonna actually punch you if you don't go.
Use freaking divine smite after you punch him. 2 punches with
Well,
divine
if I put it
smite.
up now.
Action surge. Go again.
Yes.
It's going.
Oh man.
I already know what it is. 17 plus 8. Oh no, I've already got my
That's
6 plus 8.
25. That hits.
Alright.
This is what? His fist?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
17
Plus
8.
Mm-hmm. That is unarmed strikers plus 8 hit dice.
What's the damage?
5. You can look at it if you want to.
That's in that fucking 20.
10 points.
Plus 8. So,
It's a 10.
yeah, he's going to hit, and then he's going to come across with the shield and smack again. He's going to hit with one side and come across with the shield on the other.
Gas. Thing on the ground. Just
15 plus 9.
Yeah, that'll do, Yerk. That'll do.
And an 18 plus 9.
Those are both good.
Another 14 points of damage.
$17 plus 8.
Hits.
15 plus 8.
Hits.
Goes, hits, and comes back. Literally goes forward and then comes back with an elbow.
14 plus 9.
That'll do.
Where's Jerry the King Law?
And dirty 20.
Really good at that.
14 more points.
18.
Hits.
12 plus 8.
Hits.
You also have, your reckless, your frenzy.
Oh no. I
So
got
that's 2 hits, that's another 10.
Yep.
16 plus 9.
Yes.
15 plus 9.
Yes.
Action charge.
Nice.
So that's 14 there.
13 plus 9. 19 plus 9.
Another, so 28.
So whatever those hit,
Garrett's just straight up like,
yeah. Whatever those hit, he steps back, wipes his nose, sees the blood, and goes, "Alright, kid, if you really want to play, then I guess we'll fucking play." And he just fucking rages the fuck out. And goes after him.
So I'm supposed to put a stop to it.
No.
I'll keep watch. Don't worry.
15 plus 8.
hits.
Jesus! 10 plus 8.
Just hits.
Action surge.
What's your plus to your range?
The plus of rage is 3.
So damage wise, so that's 8, 8, 16.
Action surge. Because he's raged. He's super pissed at you. 18 plus 8.
Hits.
2 plus 8.
Does not hit. You want to play this game? We've basically taken a long rest, 4 hours. Or a short rest. Yes. Nothing strenuous. 4 hours for that council meeting.
At this point, she has a big old honkin' rock. And she's concentrating on catapult. Just in case.
I mean, what are you trying to pull off?
Hybrid form.
This'll work.
If you don't knock them out, I'll summon my echo and from the phone to take them both down if necessary.
78 points of damage.
Okay, sure.
Just leave my echo back somewhere.
We're not gonna have swords and shit, but
Over again.
And you taking half damage, I'll take half damage.
you're just gonna
Actually,
If I see the
no.
meeting went too bad, obviously, like, me and Seb are gonna go in for certain.
Yeah, pretty much it'd be half and half.
Pick one each. I thought that's the blackberry one. Yeah, that was better.
This is a, what do they call it?
Almost got the pineapple coconut.
Oh. What is it called? It's an Islander thing. The thing he was doing, the singing guy.
Haka.
Yes!
You might want to
Like-
spit that out.
Yeah, half and half. Alright. Come on. No.
They said haka. Actions. One a haka root. Mount. Mount.
17 plus 9.
that'll do.
11 plus 9.
Yes.
Does that change your hybrid
And
shit?
those
Predatory strike.
Those are half, and I'll sit back, which is
Okay.
1d. No, they are not.
what?
It's considered a magical attack.
it's still in the range.
Your raging is bludgeoning.
They are considered magical on my end.
Oh, we'll check.
Resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. You can't concentrate or cast spell.
Yeah, like I said.
Rage ends, knock unconscious. What? Hold on. That pork chop never took half, or he never took full damage on half, or on magic spells. The only thing he ever took damage on was
I know,
psychic.
because you are a total.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are a berserker.
You are a
you're
berserker.
right. That's why. Okay. That's
So
why
that
I got
means you
confused.
applied your crimson right to your unarmed strikes. You took
It
damage.
takes it automatically pretty much.
So what is? He's doing your hit points.
4.
No, I was doing sweating.
So 4 hit points.
I think I was doing.
So
Yeah.
1d6 plus 6, that's 11 points on the first one, and 10 points on the second one.
So a total of 21 points of damage?
adding my 3 on the hit, right? Okay. Just making sure.
Just holding this stone up.
Well, he's taking half damage when you do it.
Yeah.
Because it's not magical. They're silver.
Yeah, so he turned into a wolf.
Which you know.
In the middle of...
Doesn't matter. If you're using skills and abilities, you have spells at your disposal.
that I can't cast.
What?
In rage, yes.
Yeah.
You can end your rage at any
And I'm
point
not
in
trying
time.
to rage because no. Alright. Sees your turn to the wolf and goes, haha, the wolf then, doing what he always does. I have to turn into a beast
Let's rub each other weapons.
to fight a man.
If
18 plus 8.
Hits.
16 plus 8.
Hits.
So that-
This was a whistle and just
So 5 points. No.
He does 8 per round.
Yeah.
He does 8
yes, I
on
would run hit.
8. It's 8 per hit.
So 8
At
points.
16, so you take 8 points.
He's just smiling, laughing, having a great fucking time.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
And a dirty. Actually, not a dirty. A natural 20.
I mean, it kinda does. Oh no, I believe you. I trust you.
Okay, so we got 7. No, it's just 6.
It's a d6 plus 6.
Very total strength.
So the 19 is 9 points.
So 9 points.
Not anymore. Or no, wait, there's all of his attacks magical now?
Magic fight!
And 18 points on top of that.
So total 27.
Minus 11 off of 18.
So he takes 7 points.
Oh, wow.
Or no, hold on. You said how much?
11.
Off of 27. So
Oh, you took the line
16.
too.
Up.
You took the line too.
So for a
You're a
total of
massive
16.
That's why I said whenever she's like cross-armed looking at both of you, she's like this tiny thing.
Ah.
What?
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
I see what's going on.
Come on.
What are your D6s?
What?
I'm trying to understand. Okay, hold on. You're
Oh, I'm forgetting to add fucking Crimson Right to it.
No, not
Yeah.
at all. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting that. But you can't have 2 predatorial strikes. You can only have 1. Alright, take an hour rest, restart. You get it?
Yeah, I'm reading it now.
Predatorial strike, when you use an action to make an attack, you can make 1 additional unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's your predatorial strike, so technically you get 3 attacks. But you're not taking. You're only taking 2, which are predatorial, and you're not using your fisticuff and then bonus action predatorial strike.
So
Plus,
yes,
I
go
don't have
ahead.
Crimson Right activated either.
So go ahead and make
I have
it
Crimson
worse.
Right
Sword.
activated, so.
Focus too much.
So you're predatorial. Yeah.
I didn't know him.
Like I said.
This music's actually very, very appropriate for Viking.
Oopsie poopsie. This fight might have actually ended like 3 turns ago.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
I'm just trying to calculate this now.
No, you're not allowed, because I have no clue what the fuck I'm at either. So. I'm just like, hey, playing it like a Berserker would. I'm just waiting until I die. Am I good to go, Frank?
Well, we'll take that into consideration next round.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. You're awesome. You always do pork chops so good.
I mean, you're not a pork chop right now.
No, you're not.
So. If I do that, I'm going to take an action and I'm going to get from that fucking reason. I don't want to do that. Alright, either way. Igor's still laughing and talking shit to you. I'm like, oh, you want to be a little puppy forever? It's okay, I'll stand here and fight like a man actually does. 17 plus 8.
Heads.
Not 20 plus 8.
Heads.
Ooh. So yeah, I didn't even think about that way too. Sorry. So doing that, it's a so your predatory strikes wouldn't account it because it's a bonus action to do, and then to do Crimson Right takes a bonus action to do as well. So there is going to be like a plus or minus there doing it.
Okay, so just give me a couple points back.
Roll a
Since you
d6.
kind of
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
1.
You get 7 points back.
He already saw him. All of a sudden, he's going to
1.
Fuck!
So
That's
which
all your pork chops then.
And at the end of me hitting him twice,
so you said the first one was a what?
17 plus 8, and then a nat 20.
So 17 plus 8. That's cool.
Okay, heads.
So it's 5 is 8. 8 is 4. And then 8, 16.
Back
No,
to 8.
because it's plus 3. So it'd be 13. For his,
8 plus 8 is 16.
16, yeah. You rolled an 8? No, did you roll an 8?
no, it's an automatic 5 plus the 3.
So it's 10.
Plus 3, so 13.
13 half would be 6.
You can't do reverse mode.
Hold on. 5 plus 3 is 8.
Yeah, you times the hit, not the roll. So your
Okay,
5,
okay,
5
yeah.
is damage,
Alright.
5 double that is 10.
My brain went
plus
real
3
straight.
for the damage, yes.
You were just thinking about
So he took 6.
And then, for my bonus action, at the end of it, he's casting Second Wind.
You don't cast second wind.
Okay, I'm doing Second Wind.
You're using second
14 points back.
So he's healing 14 points.
That's it. 17 plus 9.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Natty?
2 nat 20s.
Oh!
Strike, predatory strike.
Damn!
So the strike, which is 7, is 14. So 14.
21 for the strikes total.
I just gave myself a second one.
7 plus 14, 21.
Yeah. 7, hold on, no 7 plus 14, 14 double. For the
That's
first
literally
So,
what he's
the
going
first
to
strike
do.
is 7.
Like, gets punched.
Yeah.
The next
Gets
one is a net
face.
20, so that's 14. 7 plus 14 is 21.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the damage now for the predatory strike.
So a total of 21 points off the first 2 strikes.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's 20 then whenever it distance.
This is really fucking intriguing. Like, not knowing your hit points? God, this is fucking... It's like a rush. man.
28 points.
Not an extra 28 points, just
Not
28
actually
altogether.
28.
So 21.
So if you only took 1 till 7.
No, the predatory strike is 28 total. 2d4s, I rolled a 7 total. That's 14. Plus 4 doubled is 8 plus 6.
Jesus criminy!
That was just one strike.
Sent him in the front of a battle against Roger.
Hold on, let Frank talk.
Excuse me.
See, that don't make sense because Predatorial Strike says D6 plus 6.
Yeah, D6. I rolled a D6, but it's a Crimson Right is active on it.
I understand, but Predatorial Right is not Crimson Right.
Crimson Right can be imbued on the Predatory Strike.
D4 extra damage, yeah, so it's D4 extra damage.
Amplified. It's 2d4.
From the D20?
D20 Misfits.
Sorry, I don't get that because I don't see you losing. You have to lose extra hit points for that.
No, when I cut myself, that's the amplification. Crimson Right amplified, I have to take that damage. If I activate Crimson Right without it, I take no damage. The amplification is a D4.
So you got a total of 28. As soon as we're cleared by God here.
That is what I'm understanding of it. The amplification, I have to take a D4.
So you rolled a 20 on the last hit.
Yes.
The
The total is 49 points of damage. 21 plus 28 is 49.
Isn't that like half your hit points at one go?
No, it might be a quarter.
No, it's a little bit over.
It's almost.
It's a little bit under half.
Yeah.
Just try the king wall. We're in here for a good old fashioned slow knocker.
That was JR.
That's right, JR.
Hold on. God must consult the hymns. The
God
sacred
just has that
text.
one.
The Blood Hunter is a very fucking confusing class to play. I think it could be totally
The
streamlined better.
sacred texts.
Could it? Yes.
So with
Is
the
it?
natural
No.
20, you got a 7 on the hit.
So the first hit was a 7. The second hit was a nat 20.
Yeah.
14. 21 total for just the 2 blows. The predatory strike with everything added is a 28. So 21 plus 28 is 49.
This is the longest. It feels like this is the longest I've ever been trying to say something.
I've dropped you this 2 times now in 2 separate campaigns.
No. Trust me, I fucking
In the same kind of battle too.
know. Trust me, I fucking know.
You just need to stop.
Actually, no. Wouldn't that be the third time?
No, it was because it was Balvarage and then
Barbarians versus Pork Chop.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it
because I was
just
talking about-
supposed
Okay,
to be
so you
about to
cannot-
figure
okay.
out?
Who knocks out who?
Yeah.
So how this works,
Yeah, they're not
the only amplification that is there is when you use your blood maledict, not your crimson right. You cannot amplify a crimson right. Every time you use a crimson right, it is a D4 damage to you.
I thought it was a one-time D4. Because Crimson Right.
How this states, and seeing it being played before.
So that would be 4 D4s you should roll?
No. Well, what it is how Crimson Right works is you can imbue a weapon with your Crimson Right. Okay? What that is you are dealing a D4 to yourself to deal an extra D4. That is it.
Yeah. So
That is it. When you hit higher level, that increases to a D6 to a D8.
8 to a D10 and
So it's only a D4 extra damage of lightning, which is what you do now. So when you use Crimson Right, you activate it, it does a D4. Now it does state, as a bonus action, you can activate your Crimson Right on a weapon you are holding.
Predatory Strike also allows me to have Crimson Right active on it.
You are holding.
see, I said that at the beginning of this.
You are
I said,
not
"What you
holding
doing,
a
waving your
weapon
hands
when
and-
your weapons are your claws.
Predatory Strike, read it. I can extend Crimson Right in Predatory Strike.
Couple
I'm
metal
just
arms,
saying,
that's a weapon
according to
itself.
Crimson Right,
There's
that's
different
what it
stats
says.
for my meaning. Taking a punch with a fist is one thing. Imagine if I punch with my metal arm.
Predatory.
If your lance accidentally activates, like
You can
grab
apply
down.
your Crimson Right to your unarmed
Premature
strikes. Yes,
laceration.
you are correct on that end, but you only get one Predatorial strike.
Yeah.
So that means your first 2 hits that are fisticuff are straight normal damage.
That's what I said. 7 is my normal damage.
Yes.
7 plus 14 is 21.
Is 21, yes. Now, what was the Predatorial strike? Because it says a d6 plus 6.
I rolled a d6 plus 6. It's 4, which is doubled is 8.
Okay.
8 plus 6 is 14.
8 plus
8 plus 6 is 14.
And then plus a d4.
Okay, we'll get rid of 1. That's 8 more points on top of it. I rolled a 4.
That's 4.
It's
Extra
doubled. It's
He rolled.
rolled it. It's a dice roll. It gets doubled.
Either which way, if we're going.
No. No.
Either which way, you said.
All dice rolls get
Four-
doubled on a
four-
nat 20. If that was the
four
case,
is
fucking
8 plus 6 is 14.
He
Plus
critted
the extra
twice.
4 is 18. Oh, if you give him 18, yeah.
16, 24.
Now, what about if he's using Crimson Right every attack?
Yeah, as
Shouldn't
long
he
as
be taking 4
it
points
states
of
as
damage
long
each
as you're
time?
holding a weapon. So his Predatorial strike can be imbued.
Which would make him take damage by his own hand. And if that's the case, then he needs to roll like 4 d4s. Because he hasn't taken damage. Fucking taken parry.
Tweaking.
Fucking twiggle him.
Because the bonus action says Bleeding Wisdom. The bonus action you weapon to a strike. Which is your Bleeding Wisdom.
Yeah, that's the Crimson Right every game. But
That's the Bleeding Wisdom to do in your thing. As long as you're holding the weapon, you still have the right attack. Now, as far as Predatorial, it says an unarmed strike.
Predatorial's an unarmed strike.
You can apply your Crimson Right feature to your unarmed strikes, which you treat as one time. So, it deals, yeah. So you do it. So it's d6 plus 6, and then d4 plus your
The
Not the
total
question
6 plus
is,
6
18.
is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus an additional 8 is
24.
26.
26.
8 and 8, 16.
Okay.
So it's like -2 compared to what we had originally gone with at 28.
But my
That was
question
a lot
is
of
does he
ridiculous.
take d4
I've already
every
taken the
time?
damage for it.
It's only one time?
It's one time as
okay.
long as he's holding it. Now, once he doesn't no longer holds that weapon,
Which is his claw.
It's 26 points of damage, he's done.
For a total of 47 points.
but we can also play it. See this, and here's another thing too. We can play it this route too, because he is under 13 hit points.
Oh,
he
wow.
has to make the Berserk Rage because he might miss. So if he goes into a Bloodlust,
I have to knock his ass
It's
out.
10 plus what, my Constitution saving throw? It's a DC save of 8.
well, I understand that.
Your horse just trots off
Wisdom
somewhere.
saving.
Wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw?
he's-
Ah, that's a 14.
He puts
How
his
far
head
away
down.
from me are you guys?
You're sitting beside us.
Okay. Because if they're within range, he automatically
I'm
gets
good.
the plus to it.
There's no bloodlust.
Okay, well then, that's the fight.
God damn, pork chop.
Pork chop had. Here, my bad. Igor had 18 points.
That's
points
well, like,
left
either way,
before
he's
the
done
last
right.
strike.
And Garrick had 11.
Not bad. One
The
more,
partner's
one
like-
more go.
Good fight, man.
You gonna help his butt out?
I was gonna say that's probably one of the better ones you guys have had.
Yeah, but that wasn't really a role-playing fight out to hash it out. You guys just trade rolling dices and
Because we
There
want
is
to get
no
on with the actual story.
that was the
Ah,
story.
it's
How
part
are
of
you
the
burying the
story.
hatchet?
He's the only one
You're
talking
telling the
words,
story.
man.
I imagined, since like we just
Okay,
kinda
everything's
swung
said
at
and
each other.
done. He gets the knockout. You knock out Edgar.
What I want to do is, I know, right? But whenever, after I do my strikes, I'm going to swing over top of your head, because completely miss on one of them, just saying. And then that's whenever you hit me with the fucking 3-piece combo with side biscuit. As he can feel, like, oh shit, I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out. He's going to, like, drop to his knees and be like, alright, well, the head's down, just take it. You know how we play.
Garrett standing over him
In hybrid form.
and in hybrid form.
The axe is right there, just do it.
She slowly stands.
You see him you see him grab his axe and
Yeah, that's why I was just
swing
like.
it up, and his other hand is just you see fire start. to
That's why she gets up with the scythe starts to pop up
You just look
with a stone in hand, ready for
He-
catapult.
he's asking you.
Does the bear submit? You're an ass.
I mean, technically, you got a reaction. You do stood endurance and continue that fight.
I'm going to look up at him, and after he says that, I'm
And
literally
it is a
going
reaction.
to.
You have like 3 more.
I have, like,
You have 3 more stones. So that's yours. Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say, no, I don't.
Here.
I got one.
He has 18. If he would have taken 26, I would have put him in negative.
Whatever you say, do I submit? I'm literally going to look at you and go, you know, I don't.
The head pats. I would have laughed if the head pats were what took him out.
The claws.
And he just out cold gets around.
Okay.
He ain't fucking tapping out.
Just flags with the staff.
Reverts back. Lets it go. The wolf always speaks to the bear.
Help him up.
Just laying there like,
Or you could drag him by foot. He gets
Gets a random card.
But let's
Let's
be very clear that Igor has also beat the dog shit out of yours. So,
Yeah, but that was storyline wise, not like canonically.
22 to kick your fucking unconscious ass up.
probably would work, yeah. You never fucking win against him, man.
It was a fun fight. She's ear to ear smile. Just looks at He did fight well though.
The heavy drinker is, out for the count.
You want to everybody have to drink before going into combat?
Can somebody give me like 1 point and 1 point? That's all I want.
Oh,
Just so I can say something.
No, let me sleep.
She kind of like walks up
I'm just
and she goes like this
Sleep.
and just digs
oh,
No fun.
and goes like this and goes.
oh! I was gonna do the same thing.
And the blood just seeps.
into probably the.
Oh no!
bruises
I was
that I have
just
on my
gonna
face.
restore 9 hit points too.
Mine's no fun. And just wipes it away.
Whenever I hear her say the heavy drinker is
What are you
asleep,
doing?
We're in Queen's Graves. So
That is technically.
You're damaging yourself, whereas I can just smack it, fix it.
well, thank you,
There it
Sidney,
is.
What?
for giving good points. Very nice.
8,
Thank you, Jared, for fucking eating you.
6, 8.
See, I was just gonna smack him across the face with
I
the
think this is the last time you're
healing
gonna
hands.
19 points.
fight one of my characters.
Well, since she splashed blood in my face,
Yeah, you wake up with feeling like a hand on your face like this and just watching blood trail from the fingers.
The very first thing that he's going to think, yes, I'm dead. Like, he's just happy as shit.
You probably wake up seeing like my skeletal face.
And that's like, he just, fuck yeah. I finally died. And then I'm gonna look up and see you again.
Welcome to the underworld.
And then I'm gonna try to like feel around.
Welcome to hell.
This is fucking Gerda carrying me, isn't it?
No.
Just drop me, please.
Who's back to
I am a man of my word. I will listen to your story still. As I think this proves that the bear is not as superior as the wolf.
Whatever, I'm not going to argue it. I think I have to turn into a hybrid to do so, but yes.
He just looks over, like eyes and kind of like walks with you and goes, well, guess I'm paying. You boss, you pay for your own fucking things. I just drink your shit.
As soon as he says it looks like I'm paying, Igor's gonna look up at him, soaked in fucking blood, looks like complete shit, and gives the biggest fucking smile possible. Before he says that, then I'm gonna go, I like the way you think.
I pay for your own fucking drinks.
That's all my nat 20s for the night.
Whatever.
Well,
You're able to stand on your
it
own.
was fun.
Yes.
If during the activities while everybody else does whatever the nights,
You still fights well.
if anything is needed, let me
So
know.
do you, Wolfenden.
I
He
still
just-
will assist on the god.
He reaches in and pulls out about 5 platinum and puts it on the table for Danica on the bar and goes, I drink whatever the fuck they want. I take a cask for my own.
But that's what she said. If anything, she'll
Is
try
that
to watch
character-
partially for the night after her rest. She'll keep a watch if needed. Right. I think about this time we see Ryu.
I was
I'll
just
be
say
back.
this should be about the time I come back to dock.
How long does it take for me to make a health potion?
So it's going to take a
Everything
long
on
rest.
my one side hurts.
Oh,
So you're still doing this.
yeah.
Wait, you don't have to be with it. It's brewing as long as it's not disturbed. So you
Oh,
just
okay.
put it up in a room with a chamber
I don't want to drink it
and let
though.
it brew. It's cool. You don't have to sit there and watch it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk back.
You just walk in and he is like slumped in a chair,
Both are very much covered in blood.
just fucking horn in hand, big ass smile on his face.
I'm gonna take this Drunky McDrunkerson over there, had to run his mouth off, and that's what all the fireworks were in town going on.
Believe it or not, I'm not drunk yet. I did all that sober.
I suggested that they have a bout and perhaps play some air. If I've learned anything from at least warriors, fighters, sometimes a good old-fashioned fight could maybe I'll have a better understanding, and hopefully there's something there.
Don't worry, Hayu.
Can you?
I still have more left for you if you want to go.
As he pulls the kiss.
Just like spitting blood out and shit.
That's like a tooth.
Just take one good hit to get out again. I don't know
I
why
picked
they
it
brought
up.
him back to consciousness.
He's knocked out my tooth. Then just starts
I'm not
hammering.
entirely sure why they brought him back into consciousness. I'd have left him sleep for a bit.
It's kind of adorable.
Let him drink.
I can't smell this and everything
puppy
smells
eyes.
like blood. Ow.
Just gonna walk over to the bar and find a rag and like throw it in his face. Clean yourself up.
Nah,
He's a berserker. This is as clean as he gets.
Ugh.
it's not true. Completely. Shut up.
Aw, they
Please have some respect for the bar.
Kinda cute.
Fine.
Oh
If I
yeah.
spit out into more blood, more
Half
teeth.
of a bar that's left.
Puts it on the
Been
table. I guess.
falling down for half a year now.
Oh no, this remember it got fixed. It's all like
I just missed you pulling a prank on him, so I can't prank him with thaumaturgy.
If this is
Shut up.
deliberated like she says, then I don't want to see that. This is beautiful compared to where I come from.
I didn't think you should take any more hits to the head.
That was great.
18 hours. So,
Say about 10 hours. 8 with sleeping.
and how long does it take for him to attune the 8 hours? For his staff?
Attuning is
Just being around. He doesn't have to like sit down and squalor somewhere.
tuning and figure it out would be the thing of, I would say, as everybody's coming back and you would see as you were practicing with your bow, you see Abel on the other side, kind of like using the staff to make it work, and you can see little things going out like little snowballs, but then he like at the final end of it when he fully attunes to it. So I need a short rest to attune to. You see him just aim it and hit the lake, and half the lake freezes.
It's home.
Right when about you finish up, you can see him doing that.
So just right as I'm putting that back. Son of a bitch.
What son of a bitch? He learned how to do it.
So it seems like you two are chatting Kathy's now.
When you say Kathy,
Yeah, that's a weird phrase I heard. Talkative. You're talking.
It's a weird phase she's going through, she says.
You don't want to see
I've
my
seen
face.
some weird faces.
Probably came out of that one.
Let's just say our first night of consummation, we kept everybody up.
She just her cloak just
Don't
looks like this.
Remind me.
She's just
Speaking of
Whose room was? It was.
Where?
My room was
No.
next to yours, wasn't it?
No, Noella's.
No,
she points under her
Like,
cloak
that's
and
what
No, no, because Noella went over to Simonak's room.
Yeah, they were next door.
She's under her cloak. A hand points to her father, and she's just hiding you.
That was the one you and I were down the hall and still could hear it.
Oh no! I thought that I was in the room next to them, and then you guys were on the other side.
No one was in the room when it happened.
Thank God.
The bird was a squawking.
Don't come and knock.
If the bird's a squawking, don't come a knocking.
You know, I think the last time we sat around before we met these guys, good drink and talk. No. We met that. Oh, we met. What was her name in the villa before we even came to Arabia? It was the last time we had some semblance of a try to sit down.
When we were given this quest,
Before it was, right before there.
You talking about the you told me how you.
Yeah, we were. Father and I had a ragtag team that defended a town for a while. And a noble lady invited us all for a feast. And in between the feast, there was a commotion, and she mentioned that there were vagabonds in the town she wished us to either escort or to get rid of. And we wished to just escort them out of the town.
Vagabond. Heard that before.
We didn't wish to just kill them. They had nowhere to go. And they asked us to come with them. and on the travel, we met a seer.
What?
You know what a seer is.
I know, that's why he was like, what?
She read the tarot cards foretelling some kind of. It's like, what was it you saying with the stones? And they pour the runes.
Casting of the runes.
But instead they're like cards, the paper parchment with a fortune on it.
Do they have the runes drawn on them too?
I don't think there's
It's
any
like what
runes
the
on it.
Christians write on.
But not in the book.
I've seen one or two of them, but they didn't stay in the same shape after I was done. But whatever.
History! It's awful.
Didn't expect to get a history lesson tonight, did you, folks?
But
Got to give pickle chip up my
Yeah.
nose.
Well, that's quite a dilly of a pickle you're in.
I
isn't
know,
it?
that was
You're
horrible.
not supposed to snort the chips.
What's quite a dilly you're in?
You just got pickled.
Upon us
Kind of a
traveling
pickle
here, I mean, better worse, where for me. What was it like before you guys got here? You fell from the sky. I can't even remember how everything started mashed
She's
together.
not joking.
Right here. Right here at this bar.
That's
You
right.
fell from the skies.
Would you
Luckily, there was a
mind?
lake to catch her.
Like a comet.
Would you
If you
mind
wanted to go
elaborating?
swimming that bad, you should have just got in the damn water.
What was your life like before we met you? We've never had the time like this just to sit down for a few minutes and breathe.
Honestly, it wasn't that much different from what Simonax used to be. He was a general in an army.
You were a general.
General. Yeah. One of the perks of being royalty, I suppose.
I've heard of nobility in a way, fighting and
Usually the successor to the throne is put in charge of the army.
What the hell kind of tactics is that? Not being mean, but
Morale.
I'm
well,
guessing
morale doesn't
normally
get you anywhere to fight.
whenever it's royalty,
But
if
the
I
elves,
remember.
elves fight
Did
all
you
the
not
time.
have any brothers
Yes, I
older?
agree, but
I know normally when they speak of royalty
She does
doing
not
that,
look
it's
like any
normally
show
the
making
sons
that
and
I've
the
ever
fathers.
seen.
Firstborn, regardless of gender.
And when he heals up, you want to fight him? Stop
No.
the shit.
I'm not being rude. I'm just confused. I don't understand how.
Our
Something
societies
is-
work different.
I know that. I'm not completely fucked in the head, but I'm saying-
Sure.
I mean, you're
You go, come on.
You sure?
you're made it make a little sense into me, but that's not much. I've never seen
That's
this.
an improvement.
You shut up, hey you. I love calling you hey you, by the way. I just never seen that. Don't take this offensively. I've never seen a shield maiden of your beauty, be a fighter.
Why, thank you, sir. Unfortunately, where I come from, most people look like me. So, it doesn't matter about how good or bad you
Seem to be
look.
a very bad place at all, then.
Most people look like her, so how do you tell between man and woman?
I don't know. Oh shit, that's a good idea.
That
That's a good
reminds
question.
me of when people talk about dwarven women and men both having beards.
Is there any more people like you around? I know you don't like me very well. You had an axe to my neck.
One.
There was one, but you already cut her head off.
I did not.
Uh,
It was already off my gut.
There
You said
are.
there was another.
There was another. The one you found the necklace from. My mother. She was the same origin and race of her.
Shit.
I became a jogger.
believe us, you did her a favor.
How did the...
As he's just gnawing on food. Oh, by the way, whenever he said you were beautiful, you ever watch Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
You remember whenever dude was in the hospital at the beginning of it, he smiled and just blood That's what he did.
So you are a general, albeit for a morale booster, which I can understand that. A lot of civilizations do that to make sure that if the one who we fight for is fighting with us, it gives them more strength. Did you have to fight and all that before with your people?
Well, it's generally the same as how you would. We all fight different wars, whether it be to expand territories, to take over, or in our case, to go against Strahd because of his tyranny. Generally, that is what our army was in charge of. It was either expanding territories or taking over castles for lords that had gotten a little too out of their heads.
I can understand that. Very well.
Power and expansion.
Did it for the silver, what you talking about?
But we still expanded. We took places. and
Most
kept
of
them.
what we do is for the good of our people.
Yes, same with
Not
us. For the better, good, for the greater good.
She
That's
finds
why
a
we
piece
did
of.
it
Is
too.
there food where we're at the table? Any kind?
I found food.
He doesn't know what it is, but he found
He don't give a
it.
fuck what it is. He's eating it.
Say sure. I mean, there'd be leftover food from whatever.
Cool. Well,
It's the fucking scraps from the shrimp bucket. He's eating like
just like cork.
potato peels and onions.
Well, it would be like whatever bread's left over from what they.
Whatever I didn't eat yesterday.
So it'll be like from the feast. And stuff
Still
like
loaf
that.
bread.
So there's still like it's kind of like half day old fucking food. Like
It always goes down the same. It comes out the same. So okay.
But you fed. What caused you to fall? Do you
Just one
remember?
hell of a trip.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, we're not going to push.
I'll push. I really want to know.
And
Well,
pushed
you
too far.
didn't
The last
see
time she
it.
got pushed, she ended up here.
But there was another lich.
We seen it, didn't we? We heard it when she fell. When she was cast out. Didn't we hear the voice?
Well, that's a bonus.
Okay, so
Did you
me,
that?
Sibanek, and Ryu, as well as Eivor heard it. You weren't there, it was Zor that heard
Yep.
that, I believe, yeah.
I was trying to protect my father and our people, and I was cast out.
By your god.
No. By the lich. To a certain degree.
And is
My father also.
what is shit? That's bad parenting.
Clearly,
What
he
is-
is not in possession of his
What
mind.
is lich again? Her.
No.
No.
I'm a necromancer.
No, that's bitch. You get it. That's
There was no L.
I will let him
A
beat you,
lich
hey you.
is essentially a magic caster that has gone
Call it my god.
to the docks.
I'm calling my wife a bitch.
And I believe it's not just that, it's also their undead,
just
aren't they?
saw
Where
Her,
they just
the evil.
become so swallowed whole with like
What?
the power
just
and
seen
the
him
evil
fight,
that it corrupts
so.
them.
The-
It's not just
the-
that they.
yes and no. It's the ritual that they use because they give away their soul in order
So,
to
essentially a soulless spellcaster, magic user. They are so driven with power that they give up their own soul.
And then they use their power for not good.
Yes.
They use their power for as they see fit. It doesn't matter. Right and wrong no longer
It's whatever
includes
they
the
see
minds
as.
of the soulless.
Good and
If it
evil
gets
are
in their way, they get rid of
constructs
it.
the mind.
Yeah, back in my time, whatever that means, that was just called meat, I guess. Because some people didn't understand it. Thought that I was going to use it for evil.
But the difference between a lich and someone that can use magic and can decide on what they think is good or bad is how one also looks. Most of the time you can tell a lich by its appearance. It looks like, as you would call it, a dragon. But very smart, very sentient, and very strong with that magic. by simply pointing their finger at you. They have magic at their arsenal that just by pointing fingers you can die.
Literal death at their fingertips.
Death. And if you're unlucky enough even then, you come back as their own minion, their servant.
Depending on their power,
yes.
they can take out sections of people.
And even though he's like, you know, big, giant, stupid, he's going to look at you guys and be like, seems like you have seen that in action before. It seems like a soft spot.
We've seen that in action here. I've seen that in action whenever I was just a child. There's plenty of it here. There's plenty of it from where you come from. It's just depending on who and how strong they are, how much power they can amass with them is how terrifyingly strong it can be and devastating. What about you, Ryan? What led you here?
Kind of by accident.
She just enjoy you?
Ride you.
I'm still going angry.
But you were saying?
Before I ended up here, I was in the midst of battle.
This fucking cat battle too.
Where I was training, I was to take the test to become captain. Pull a crossbow set up on the bar. Those only go to the ranking officers. Don't even think about it. But the day that we were going, the day that I was supposed to have my test, my camp was attacked. In the midst of battle, I was pulling my general out of the battle.
You know these generals?
His last words were to run, retreat. Because there was only me, maybe one or two others.
So
as I
tactical retreat.
Live to die another day.
Where's drop?
But I was already an orphan. They brought me in, and it wasn't like that.
You were an orphan too.
They found me stranded in the middle of the woods as a child.
So you led to the better.
And I
This is
swam.
not he can be a bird too.
It's
Again, I understand. I just need to shut up, I guess.
But
There's one with reptilian skin instead.
I still don't know what that is. I've never seen him do anything besides play with his stick.
But me living in the woods long enough, I knew how to survive and hide.
Just the look what's in the next base, but Ragnarok kills me all over.
He really just.
And then I just had to fight. As we refer to them, wanderers.
As you're saying this, she's listening, but she's nodding down, kind of like playing her scenario in her head of what happened. She's just like, oh.
And before I knew it, I walked through the fog and ended up here.
Surprise.
I followed them to the blue water.
And that's why we met you.
Unfortunately, what happened with Noella back there kind of fucked with me a little bit. History once again repeating itself. However, I'm not going to let that outcome happen again. I'm not running away. I'm running towards the problem this time.
From
And
the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like she had a chance to run away.
she was dragging what was left of her before, well, you saw.
She tried to ensure we all got out of there. She was the last to try to enter the portal. And she was hit. As I told you, witches are not to be thought of idly. Just by a point of the finger, and that's all. Just watch the lights go out forever.
You said you were dragging her body when it happened?
He was trying to bring her back with us before she was brought back from him.
Dying words for me to let her go.
If we would have brought her back here, we would have had another monster.
And then we would have had to deal with her again.
Looks like she accepted your fate then.
As
She
my
did
daughter
everything
says.
she could to help. So did you. So did you all. It's not something that you can hold on to forever. It's not something that you can let eat at you.
No, but I can use it as fuel whenever I get the chance to get all that thing's fucking face.
Exactly.
We all must
Technically, it wasn't fancy.
accept fate for as it can be and as it will be. It does not mean
It was
that
lit
we give
bitches.
up and we continue to fight until it is truly our time to go. But we will keep fighting until it's there. Sometimes even after.
Do you agree to, Sibinak? To you all accept our fate?
It's a funny thing asking me that sometimes.
I can see by the expressions on his face. You may not feel the same.
I have expressions on my face.
More often you do.
It's not in your face. It's in your eyes. You cannot hide what's in your eyes. It's not something you need to speak of. It's not something you need to speak on. But you don't need to.
Fate will happen one way or the other, whether someone decides it or I make it myself.
I agree. Really, it's very true said words. We either accept it or we make it. Either way, we go to make it out of this world alive.
All of a sudden, straw pops up. Yes, you're right.
You're right! Igor,
More
how are you?
Isaac is
Fuck!
getting.
Oh
Oh God. He's in the bar. I forgot he was.
Isaac is an alcoholic. Life.
Yes. Friend. Is he like within earshot of us? Isaac. What about you?
Another round?
Didn't you say before we know his past, he was an orphan? He
Well,
was
no, he
shipped
doesn't.
out?
He just. You see him just slide over the lid of the casket, just.
Tell us.
I like the way he thinks.
What, you like the way he
Isaac.
thinks, or
Isaac.
you like the way he drinks?
Both.
You briefly
Well
told
played.
us about your man. Is it a story you don't wish to tell? Was it a story you finally wish to tell someone?
Just be careful dipping it into the mirror. I don't want it
Who
to
knows?
go out.
Tomorrow we might take it to the grave.
He says it jokingly, not being a smart ass.
I am an orphan. It's what I am. My parents died. So what? What happens? Stroud fucking killed him. That's how the fucking thing works. That's all it is.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your cup.
Yeah.
It looks empty.
Fucking double.
She
Go
goes like
fucking
this.
pay for another one, you fucking cheap ass.
Watch. You see the pitcher of alcohol, and she pours it, but as she sits it back down, you watch the alcohol go.
I need to get one of those.
And
Continue.
The kind of magic you actually like.
so
Didn't even
feeling
rub-
for myself. Here, I came across the dire wolf, and it attacked me and bit off my arm. So I had no arm.
That's what's nuts me.
You better be careful, he doesn't like wolves.
Hashtag rude.
Boys,
Just don't piss me off, I can see the flames in his hand.
be gone.
This is a goddamn gift.
I can see.
For
Yeah.
when I was, or when on Earth, and the kids around Barovia made fun of me, mocked me for being an orphan, say I had one hand, I didn't think twice and I just snapped their necks and beat them to a pulp. I've killed so many. But the Burgermeister, instead of punishing me for killing, wanted me to be a child. A father figure I never had. So I carry out his wishes. And I make sure they are met. And then one goddamn day I'm doing what I do, and you see, I passed out one day and I woke up and I had this.
No, what? You don't have any recollection at all.
But now, I don't care. Somebody does one thing stupid in this town, I will ignite them.
When is the drunk? I'm guessing that's just a foolhardy old man.
Fear is a powerful weapon.
I remember.
Indeed.
How many times has Strahd fear, installed fear, and
But then again, you didn't just install fear. You also helped install hope.
no.
You
I
have.
installed fear.
You've installed hope in this town, little by little.
And he kind of like, you see him reach in the back and you see him pull like a handful of these little dolls out and just sets them on the table.
Oh, good.
Those are what I can think of. I see this woman in my dreams all the time. I can't think of which one is the right one, but I do it. I get Blinsky to make them. And I have a lot more in the manor. But if I ever see my sister, I will protect her with my life. Even though this fucking woman who's claiming to be Tatiana, bullshit, that's Irina. It is my sister.
She's your sister.
And I will do anything to fucking protect her. Any one of you step one closer to her, I will put you in the fire.
She's still around the town, isn't she?
Yes. I don't know how I got my mom, but let me... listen, we're not worried about me. I'm going to die, and that's fine. It's what's going to happen to ensure you win. But I'm very interested in one thing. Before I die. Why do you fight them? Why do you fight? Why are you going up against Strahd? Why? Just why?
Free the town.
A lot of people have tried. Fucking niggas tried to die
You asked what?
and failed. Became fucking mindless men.
I see innocent people in fear. Innocent people that are enslaved not only by fear, but by this fog. We were brought here, and at first we wanted to know how to get out. But traveling through and seeing all these people that have been trapped here, the souls begging to be free, to go to wherever God it is that they belong to. Some of the people that just give up. Isn't it right to free them? To end all this? That is why I always fight. To free those who don't deserve to be stricken down by such tyranny.
There's no point.
I will fight till my last breath for those who need it. There's always a point, as long as someone will stand and fight.
Don't get me wrong. I have no soul. I was born soulless. So, the term good and evil means nothing to me. It's a point of view. My point of view is to instill fear, and if they don't like it, well, they can go fuck off. Or I just burn them. One of the two. But Strahd is Strahd. His fear is bigger. So naturally, who cares? If I die, what the fuck's gonna happen to me? I'm not afraid of nothing. I have nothing to fear. I have no sense of right, wrong, it's whatever the fuck I see fit.
Do you not feel losing your sister?
I would do anything, kill anything for her, because family's forever.
Yes.
But that is it. If you win, if you're not, it means nothing anymore. Half of this town is soulless. So who are you technically freeing? Yourselves. You're not freeing the town, you're not freeing the people. People have no souls, they don't give a shit what happens to them. Just go down by the castle, hit that first town when you came in here. Hit Barovia, they're soulless, they don't give a shit. What happens to them? Half the kids went missing and they didn't give a fuck. They didn't go out hunting for them. Now they're here. Half of them are soulless, so who are you fighting for besides yourselves? Because there's nobody here worth free.
Everybody's worth freeing.
That's what you think.
I'm willing to gamble.
You willing to free me, a person who has killed children, for the simple thing of them mocking me? I killed them. I didn't beat them. I didn't go tell their parents that they were being dicks and bitches and assholes. I killed them.
I can understand.
So you're gonna try to free a murderer?
Yes.
For what? I kill people. I deserve to die.
Their fate. It was your fate to go through the trials you went through, and look how you came out. You came out strong.
I don't even know how I got this. I woke up and it was attached to me.
I believe, at least from the glimpse of the sun that has not shown in how long, that was a ray of hope for many. If not, that doesn't have to be everyone. But it was a ray of hope for even a few. What was that saying the Burgermeister used to say and you used to preach? All to be well?
All things well, yes.
There may be some that believe when they saw that maybe all will be well. If we can defeat Strahd, and we can free the souls, we can free the people, even if they feel soulless after this, that is their fate, that is their choice, that is their life. But they won't be stuck here anymore in this purgatory. That is why I fight. Being here is not just to free myself. I've been given the gift of gambling to get myself out of here, and I have not taken it. I've been given the gift and the option of extra power, if not a boon, for a possible curse to crush myself even further. And I did not take it. I fight not just for me or for my family here. I fight for you. I fight for everyone in this town and in Barovia. We've lit the beacons. We've lost people along the way, yet we still fight. Even if I die, I've said this before, if I die trying to fight Strahd, so be it, that is my fate. But I will still do it in hopes that the sun will come back, that we can free you and the many here stuck in this temporary, soulless
husk of a place.
It's
And
where we
perhaps the
belong.
sun will shine.
To what? To feel the warmth? We're so used to the cold, I make fire.
You're used to the warmth there, but how did you feel when you first saw the sun again?
I didn't give a shit.
Well, that's you. That's fine.
Many years of being beaten down will make somebody think certain ways. Just because it's the way that you think doesn't mean it's the way that everybody thinks. You never know. Maybe one day when you lay out in the sun again and you get to experience all the nice things that you've forgotten about. And maybe that hand will melt some of the ice around your heart too.
Oh, Mr. Sensitive.
Oh, Mr. Sensitive, I don't give a fuck about this place.
Then why do you care? Why do you fight here?
Truth be told, I'm fighting to get the hell out of here.
Well, that will be your battling out of hell. See what? But you know what I want to know?
What do you want to know? I am an open book. I will tell you everything.
Here's what I want to fucking know. About you and your 3 brothers.
Whatever he's drinking, no one to sing.
You promised during the fight that you would tell me your side of the story, and yet here we are not listening to nothing.
No.
We're
Trust me.
into sympathies and
Trust me.
there.
We are listening.
You're not fighting for your side.
Trust
I fought for my side by
This is why. This is exactly why you're not here.
I fight for my side by snapping the neck, so I knew my side's always right. But you were supposed to preach your side to this asshole.
Well, if you was to ever shut that big mouth of yours, then I could.
Well, you weren't talking, so how the fuck am I supposed to know when you're going to do?
Well, of course I'm not talking because I can't.
You're still speaking, yet I don't hear no story!
Listen to these ladies.
He's a cute one.
There's
Put
a
it
lot
down
of
with my drink.
there's a lot of alcohol in here. I don't think that's a good idea.
His hands over the cast. It's just
I agree with that.
Kind of just
Gonna
waves
blow
over the
everybody.
barrel starts to like slowly have that blue
You're
flame
going
on
to
it.
waste all of that. That was cool. Did I try to? I'm just trying to find an excuse to check what he's got. It must be good because he never shuts that up.
Tell your fucking
sick
story
fuck.
instead of beating around the bush.
Not beating around the bush. I was just waiting to see if you would stop talking.
You
Alright.
haven't said a word yet.
God, what's
I'll
your side of the
tell you where
story?
Here, hold on.
Oh, shit,
I
he
mean,
has that too? I actually do like him. He may be an asshole, but I like him.
Hi, Vika.
It's just short.
What is your story?
Not you.
Fine. Oh, God, You're an asshole.
I need to know.
You need to drink more, is what you need. Maybe you'll become a happy drunk.
Somebody's gonna die today.
I accept it. So, a long time ago. In a galaxy full of...
What is your story? You said you had to. You were going to share his story, his side, your side, and yet you're telling me a lifelong event. The fuck? Well, talk faster. My drunken state ain't gonna last much longer.
Well, it needs to last longer because you need to be just pass out for it. Long story short, since you are a very impatient person, me and Yuri grew up in the same area. We grew up in the same tribe.
That's debatable, but
It's close enough. One day, I decided that I had things that I wanted to show people. Showed the wrong ones. And they started making many of rumors about me. I was evil, I was a satyr, I was all kind of things. So, the Uppbeats They always say that the berserkers are the dumb ones. But whenever it comes to understanding things, not so much. Accepting things, that is. I showed somebody that was close to Yurek. He ran back and told him. So instead of coming to me like a man, rumors just got spread more and more and more. Yurek was one of the heads of the tribes. Him and some of his people decided that
I'm not smoking. Why are you coughing?
Smoke's billowing
decided
over.
that it was time for me to make a disappearance, I guess you could say.
You should chew before you swallow.
And I was exiled from the
And if it's that chunky, you're talking about it.
I was sentenced to a life worse than death.
It's too juicy.
I was
This is on a back plate.
considered an Utraki.
An outcast.
Outcast. Yes. Every time I would go towards the town, they would see the markings that were put on me. I've tried my damnedest to cover up. But I didn't have to, because this did it for me. And they saw it, and I wasn't welcome there. Went to another one, wasn't welcome there. Went to another, wasn't welcome. Blah, blah, blah. Until I eventually met a group of outcasts myself. They were outcast, I was an outcast. We became acquaintances. Wouldn't say friends, but acquaintances. I was unjustly outcast. That's why Yurek has had, or has, a problem with me. Because he's never taken it upon himself to actually understand. Do I sit here and look? I mean, that's not true. Do I sit here and look like someone that is an evil person? Do I look any worse than you? No. His eyes I did.
look like an asshole, but you don't.
Because I possessed powers that nobody understood.
You possess powers, but yet his blood can create lightning. How is that any different than you?
It's a very good question. I guess, Yurek, this is not me starting shit, so don't believe that it is. But I guess whenever you're higher up, you don't mean as much as just a simple farmer.
I don't think it was that. If you recall when we fought last, I didn't have this. Something here has awoken something in me.
Well, for those sake of God, we're not back in our time. Because then we would be the same.
I'll say after we shunned you, I stopped leading.
Why? You look damn good.
Didn't feel right. Lost a part of me. The winter-kissed wolf, they called me.
That's what they called you, the winter-kissed wolf. That doesn't seem so bad. They called me the devil of Valaki. Because I'm on and
Many don't survive winters where we come from.
Trust me, I know. I'm actually here still talking to you. Spent 2 by myself. Completely by myself.
So is there a different change of heart in you? now that you can create magic through blood when he can create magic?
I suppose so. That and most Uppbeats are loyal to a fault. They believe what the other says is true.
In your
Small-minded, I guess you could call it.
in your mind.
He looks over at Navarra and goes, "That's what I said."
In your
Never
mind,
mind.
you hear from your sword. Since we're talking about confessions, I have one of my own.
Oh,
The
I'm not
sword's
really a sword, I'm a spear.
The sword's talking again.
If we are going to battle to go against Strand, believe me, I want to kill him as much as you do. But in this hilt lies a piece of paper, a scroll of parchment. It is my what you call last words. I would appreciate if somebody takes a look at it.
I don't read it, but I'll pass it on to somebody who does.
Hopefully before you fucking die.
I don't
Jump
either.
into
Every time I see
About to
something
be like,
written
can
in
you
parchment,
read?
I'm just like pulls
Who can
apart or
read?
twists or
You figure that it like there's like a jewel in it on the hilt that when you like the dragon's head that when you hit it it kind of goes and out pops this.
That's a new tray.
No.
I think you cracked open it.
Esther. Do you mind reading? He called her love in Old Norse.
I figured it was something along those lines.
While everybody's talking, he just forgets that he doesn't have the snake around him. So he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot." Just cobra appears around my neck. I'm like,
It'd be hysterical if it just freaking wraps its tail around your neck and goes,
That.
"This is my only friend that I had for a while." Don't worry, he's a good one.
It's like his, but with no legs.
Or wings.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's like a python. Remember this? The snakes in the woods. You wouldn't know. You weren't out there much. I was.
I've never seen a snake in the cold.
It's not always cold. I've traveled a long ways. I've seen a lot.
What does it say?
No, this is in like common, right?
So
So you guys speak in Draconic.
Because they only two of us speak Draconic.
That's interesting.
That's right. Yeah, forgot to read
My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. Spaces. There we go. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not for avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love. This valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form.
That's awesome.
Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balanok Mountains?
Baratok.
Baratok Mountains. Oh, okay. Sorry. I had to figure out what that word was and I was like, oh, I'm stupid. Let Argynvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not be in their rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostor. No doubt, my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death, though my body will die. My spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now to battle. That one's more of a shout, but... Signed, A.
Signed A.
I didn't understand the down thing it said. Just
Isn't your name Vlad?
Yes.
I'm lost.
Seems...
My full name is Alistair Vladimir Skruff.
Bless you.
No, he knew you were fighting through and through. To the end.
Love it. Let me take you into battle.
Another battle, another war. I do suggest if you do prevail, to find my bones somewhere with the castle and you give me a proper, at least taking me back to the mausoleum of Argynvostor.
We find your bones, yes. My warrior should rest in his proper grave.
What the hell are you talking to?
The sword.
The sword speaks to his
Whatever.
mind.
Okay.
It looks like squiggles.
He looks out to her and on his head.
Another day, another lesson.
He's gonna go like this to try to straighten out the paper. That was ripped when you handed it to me.
I never handed it to you to...
It was ripped when she handed it to me.
While they're looking away, she
He's over reading. Trying to read it. I can't read fucking shit out this
she takes
thing.
on a familiar form to at least 2 people at the table. 3 people at the table.
I didn't do that.
Right, 4. Yeah, 4 people at the table, and she uses disguise self, and the cloak just swallows her whole.
It's okay.
It's not just a 3 feet tall cloak covered thing. You just see.
What's the...
You don't see anything. You just see a cloak and just like backing from.
Halfheim?
You just hear.
I just want to be comfortable for a little bit.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go wash up.
You do that and Isaac just looks like I'm drunk.
Out of like she looks at Isaac and only he can see the face. And he sees Hamela.
I hear the voice. I'm like,
From the next room, you just hear, "Is it gone yet?"
I don't think I'm
You don't
that
see
much.
anything but like the cloak.
I know.
I didn't think I drank that much either.
He was like, "Fuck this."
I don't know if I'm drunk or.
Zach, are you lacing this with shrooms?
Then you hear troops, and you walk back
Danica kind of just looks up. No, not shrooms. But I did put a nice nightcap in so that you guys could sleep.
Well, I think it's starting to kick in.
If you needed to, if you want
I'm just
to,
gonna spits it back.
if you want to know, I laced it with milk of the puppy.
I'll have another. As he's behind Yurt, because he's so freaked the fuck out of what just happened, he's behind Yurt. Like, nope.
Like cowering?
No, he's just standing behind you, trying to be tough and shit, but still looking at it out of the corner of his eye like, what the fuck just happened?
You see, we all have our fun little backstories. Figured it's time to tell mine.
That's a face I haven't seen in a while.
And she
Seen
like,
its face.
you've never seen the face, and she like kicks back the hood. You see what looks like a child with long ears. You see an adorable little goblin.
Believe it or not, she's,
Igor's gonna look over and go, whoa.
You just see like sharp teeth.
Never mind.
on the bar. Believe it or not,
Still me.
I love how the sharp teeth are what gave it away.
believe it or not, that one used to be put out about as much hurt as he could, and you.
I was the
That's
muscle of the
Lucius.
party.
Simonak, you want to back me up on this?
I used to throw people at other people. And then I used to throw whole beds at people whenever I didn't have room to fight. That's neither here nor there. You speak of being an orphan. You speak of being an orphan.
I'm waiting for him to just like melt.
Oh, he's so cute. That's something you might know of. I feel so weird talking about it now because it's like, hey, did they take that from Honor Amongst Thieves? It's like, no, I've talked about this before.
Yep, go back to before that movie ever came out.
You at least know
What's up,
wizards. Do you
I do.
remember
She might bite you.
those called the Red Wizards?
Unfortunately.
You see, where we're all from, goblins are outcasts. Mostly in hovels and caves and places of
Simonak
darkness.
looks like he's pissed off. Something's wrong with him. He's showing emotions.
When I say I understand how it is to fight for something, I mean it. We were of peaceful goblins. In the forest we lived by ourselves. We still had a clan. And I was the chieftain's daughter. I took up arms to fight. As was my right.
Just really short on this.
She beats you with a.
But before I was able to do so, the night before, there was fire, screaming, and I was told to run as a dagger sticks out of my forehead. And these humans in red robes tarnished the town, destroyed everything. So I ran. My whole clan burning, everything to the ground, asunder. Women, children, the barbarians. They didn't stand a chance of anything. I ran bloodied, near death, until I hid behind a suit of armor that you're familiar with. And you're familiar with, Isaac.
Just making sure I'm not hallucinating.
And I thought I was going to die. As I asked for help, for anything to help me. Something sprang to life that I thought was just an abandoned shell of armor. Somehow, took out the two that followed me. And I gained a father, something that raised a small child. Which was quite amusing watching you run around like a mother hen who had no emotions.
It's still funny trying to watch me run around like a mother hen trying to take care of you.
What you're getting good at is now you have emotions with you instead of trying to piece together what emotions were until you watched me get drunk. That was what was really cool.
Yeah. Probably not one of my better father moments.
That's not true. I've had plenty of good drink with people I've considered fathers. So.
Oh no, we had a serious battle talk, and I just get drunk, and because he reflects on what someone else does, and he ended up what pretended to be was drunk just because he was empathizing with it. So watching a robot.
That's okay, mine fizzed over earlier too.
Getting drunk, kind of scared. Oh, true.
Nope, not even gonna ask, but okay.
Those were good days.
Those were fun, and because Simonak didn't, really didn't sleep. I was kind of creepy when he'd wake up and that was the first thing he saw.
I used to be something like this until I inevitably, I guess you could call it, died in a game with that thing which I made a bargain with. And my goddess saved me. No. Difficult. You're learning. It's alright. It's adorable.
Shut up.
I think that that's a compliment. She called you adorable.
That was a
Okay,
good
no,
one.
that's disrespectful.
You wanted to live that way?
Nope. You go right ahead.
But
I'm good.
I made a bargain with her to continue fighting. Something different. Which is what you have met me as now. It's my new self, my new form, my new life. She is the goddess of death and the fairer of souls.
I'm still not convinced you're not a witch.
Oh,
She just like waves her hand and it's just her again. I mean, I can.
Because of shit like that.
Wait,
I try
what
not
about you?
to.
I
He
walked
said,
away.
I didn't call a kill.
He's got twinkly fingers.
She says that, and he just literally like looks around and just casts thunderclap without like anybody noticing. Just a loud ass fucking crack of thunder hits and like shakes the whole fucking table and shit.
Table study.
Didn't think there was any rain in the sky.
Because it wasn't done.
Just goes back to laughing about it.
Cast thaumaturgy. It makes it sound like Raven sitting on your shoulder.
But that is why I say
What do you mean?
I know what it is to fight. I know what it is to lose people.
This feels like
and I
Vicky.
know what it is to continue to fight for those who are innocent, those who deserve to keep going. Sometimes I really wish that in my tribe we had someone to fight. Perhaps if someone had woken Sibinak up earlier. But that was also fate. I stumbled across him and he woke up. And here he is now. He's here, fighting with us. If I didn't have that happen, he would have been sleeping in a field somewhere still. You never would have met me, nor would you have met him.
Destiny is all.
Things are all, in a way, meant to happen. We just don't know when or why.
Egar's just looking, like, staring at Sivanak, like,
It's just fine. I believe it's been enough time that I should be over it by now.
I'm still here. Just not in the same form.
Sometimes that makes it easier, sometimes it doesn't.
Still wasn't expecting it.
Well, I think
Hey, Paul.
so. I suggest
the drink.
I don't know how many lives left in me. I'm about to go to that.
Just like ball
So, I suggest that we all do the same, because who knows when you're gonna sleep again?
Well, just one more question, please.
Sleep when we're dead. What?
Before you go
It's always
off
fun.
to do
Whatever.
whatever it is you're going to do, I know there's one other thing that I would enjoy to do before I go to sleep.
What?
Why did go Indian there for a second?
Is there any other people than you around this town right now that's not your sister or more sex?
He's asking for a lady. That would be a Danica and Erwin question, maybe, not us.
See, looking for a lady of the night.
It doesn't matter who. I just want to know if there's one. I don't care if I ask him or that's me. I meant the snake. I don't care who I ask.
You want to do your steak? You sick little
You know what I said. You're the.
You
I
sick
said I'll
little
ask.
bug.
Shut up.
I would say no.
Of course not. Why would we in this desolate town?
Honestly, the one that you would want to deal remotely, get yourself off, spread your seed as it were. They don't have no emotion, so why do you give a shit?
Oh, no, I don't. That's
They're
the
not
point.
gonna care how big or tiny you are.
That's the point. I don't care.
Exactly. How long your snake is, who gives a shit? But fuck off, I'm going.
See you tomorrow.
What's that?
And at that, we're gonna take a short break and get back into it. So, see you guys here in a little bit.
Bye.
Hey guys, Frank from the D20 Misfits here, the Dungeon Master of this campaign of Curse of Shadows, Curse of Strahd. Wanted to give a shout out to Dubby, our sponsor for this length, and probably for future. So shout out to Dubby there. You can pick up their lovely containers. And Dubby is an energy drink that has no jitters, no crash, helps you focus with a patented version of Neuro Factor. Same caffeine as though as the 2 cups of coffee being the what it is. This shit works. I'm not just saying that because everybody says, this shit's a scam. No, fuck you. This shit's legit. So, Dubby, kudos, dude. I literally, and I'm not trying to bash fucking other energy drinks, but I'm a firm believer and supporter of Monster, and you made me change. So, kudos to that. So you can check out Dubby at dubbyenergydrink.com. You can check out all their stuff. They have a whole bunch of different flavors, different cups. They just released a new shaker that is black and green that says W on it, and it is the purchase of the cup. They plant a tree. And that's for that. They do have a lot of flavors. Some of the flavors are a little on the naming is kind of cool. I mean, got Pink Sludge, Galaxy Grenade, Dragonade, which is what we have at the moment. And it's decent energy drink. It works. So I've had no complaints about it. I'm not that hyper. I just think sugar and this. It's kind of a bad thing. So, I mean, you can check out them and at purchase, use our code D20 Misfits 10 to get 10% off your orders and any future orders. So, W, thanks for the sponsor, and hope to continue to grow with you as all adventure.
I missed you.
So,
Come on.
as you guys start to, wind down with those who were drinking with the lace that they're going to kind of put in to help you guys sleep, knowing that it's going to be a rough time ahead. Any last minute things you'd like to do before?
Yeah. But
Does anybody have
I think it
earmuffs?
would be more interesting if it was just us two. Like everybody's in their rooms.
Yeah, okay. So
We don't have
everybody's
rooms.
in their respective places. I mean, there's really not respected rooms anymore.
Are you asking us to leave the room so you two can roleplay some Nazi?
Oh,
No.
A little bit of, never mind.
I mean, there's a big tavern now. You could probably find a corner somewhere.
Well, that, I mean, you can go outside and go for a midnight stroll. I mean, granted, there's still going to be people walking about, but if you're looking
The
for...
skeletons are lovely tonight.
Aren't the skeletons just lovely tonight?
If you're looking for, like, privacy type ordeal, you can go
Kind of
out and
fluorescent
just walk.
tonight.
Yeah.
And the only thing that would be the closest thing to, like, there would maybe...
Away from, I'm more specifically away from the party.
I mean, you're anywhere. You got the lake. You
Outside the tavern, you can go to the lake.
I just
got,
caught
just
it.
take a
There you
stroll.
I just fucking caught what you're doing.
That's why I said I needed earmuffs.
So what? Is you guys? I mean, if you guys are
To
going
the
to
lake.
take a stroll to the lake, sure. You guys can talk along the way till you get there. I mean, surely not.
My dear, how do you need privacy? You did it while she was like, I was in the
Room next door.
But the thing is,
the
Noella,
little tent camp right at the foot of the mountain. I was in the
you
bedroll like
didn't
10 foot away.
remember anything, and only Noella did. So at first it was like, "Hey, Sibneck, Sibneck." Wait a minute, Sibneck, Sibneck. Okay, and the two party members are doing this. Yeah, but you don't understand.
Fucking push the ring! Push the fucking ring! Okay.
But anyway, at the lake.
If you're wicked, going swimming that night and we're naked. Ow.
No.
I want to talk to you about this.
Is this the reason the war? I can attempt to speak with her. Would that be just a prayer, devotion, augury? No, it wouldn't be augury. Augury is seeing to it.
Yes and no. I mean, augury, you get a feeling if you think what you're going to be the thing of that. But as far as anything else, no.
She's channeled through me before. So I get where she's going to do that. I can attempt to see if she will speak through me. I've only done it once before.
Well, I'll put it this way. I mean, you can do a prayer to try to get her, try to bring her into the void as far as seeing it, but it's mainly just praying at the moment.
Yeah, seeing if she's going to pray to see if she could have. There's someone that wishes to speak to her, and she's hoping that she could speak through her, as she's done once before. And she kind of sits and she kneels. She sits and she kneels. Wow. She kneels and starts to pray.
Oh, fuck you sitting there.
My
Schneal.
more. Schneal.
Smarf.
My Morgan, I pray to you in hopes that I can be a temporary conduit. There is one that wishes to speak to you. I know not why yet, but hopefully you are there
you can hear my prayer. Perhaps to set him at ease. But as your humble reaper, I beg this of you for a moment of your time.
Oh, shit.
Who's continuing?
I mean, she prayed to do it, so.
Pray to the Lord.
That's. I mean, that she's prayed to be a conduit, so. I mean,
To speak with her, you must pray to my Lord.
I would say at this point in time when you do it, someone wishes to speak, just out of the blue, in the stillness of the lake. No wind, nothing's there. You hear the raven, but you don't see one.
I don't know this.
You hear the call of one, but that is it.
This prayer that's. I will try.
So she's what you can think of.
Interpret,
is
she's listening.
She's listening.
She is the Lady of Death.
You don't. He doesn't actually have to pray. You can speak as if you're talking.
Yeah.
I believe she's listening. Say what you need to say.
She kind of like messes with
Sorry, the connection has some static on my end.
Sorry, Timber.
Bad timing. Bad timing.
I know.
She's messing with the symbol, kind of just.
It's the Lady of Death. I come to you with open arms, not to betray those authority I worship, but to accept you into my life as well, I suppose. I have come to love one of your reapers, and I guess the next step is to accept you as a part of me.
Is that all you think?
But he really doesn't know how to pray.
You don't have to pray. It's like
You're talking.
she's listening. You're talking to her.
She's listening. Talk to her like you would talk to another. Whatever it is you need to tell her, tell her. Or ask her, whatever it is you need to do.
She's just clutching her symbol.
I'm willing to become one of yours, if you will have me. I really don't know what to say.
Are you asking it as another follower? Are you asking as a protector? Or are you just wishing to follow the Raven Queen in what she does? Accepting that fate.
The Norns have already woven the fates.
She
To
believes
go
in
along
that
with
it's to be fate. Things are to happen as they are.
I guess to be a protector.
Don't tell me, you need to tell her. If she listens, she'll know.
On those oaths, they all have strong convictions in my society, and I swore an oath to love and to protect Navera. Accepting you would only strengthen that resolve. If you will have me.
Sibanac just like sense of disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
Last time you had him around anything religious, he was trying to burn it.
Burn the raven.
Burn the raven.
To be fair, that place was desecrated already.
I stole it. It's all his fault. Oh no, this is it.
Just concentrate. Concentrating. Thinking of it. Your raven steps down.
The raven that I sent off a while ago came back.
Comes back and lands on your, like, close to you, like on the ground. Looks at you.
Alyssa?
In your mind, do you really wish to follow me and forsake your other gods?
I wouldn't forsaken them. They are a part of me, but I will accept you as well.
Honoring more than one will be a little difficult.
We all honored them in their own way. I have one that is of justice, one that is of war, love, fertility, death. Another is trickery, lies, deceit. Doesn't get talked about much. Those that are really truly wicked follow him. Another one is for wisdom. There's so many.
But to follow me is to hold on to my tenets. Is that something you can do?
I'm certain I can. Honestly, I don't wish to return back to my world. I have found home.
I am the goddess of many things, but my three domains are death, fate, and winter. If this is something you can do and you can follow my tenets, you might have a path that we can forge together.
I will follow your tenets.
Hold no pity to those who suffer and die. For death is a natural end of life.
Oh, I know that's for sure.
Bring down the proud who try to cast off the chains of death. Anyone who thinks they're immortal. Provide the deceased with a proper funeral so that their soul may find its way to the afterlife.
We always honor our dead.
Well, that is very simple, Father. Let go of death, for you will not fear it.
I do not fear death, I only fear losing her.
Well, if she dies, death is natural. It is fated.
I understand that.
But will you provide the resolve to continue?
Yes.
Even after I took so much from you.
Yes.
We will see. I'll keep an eye on you from now. If I can.
Nothing new to me as well.
And then one of many of my eyes will keep tabs on you. And you can see as the raven, who is black yours, starts to have outlines on its wings, head, like tattoos are forming. Very, like a small different hue color of, like a purple shade on the black. Very faintly, but you can see like the outline of the wings are starting to have this printed hue to it. And like two stripes that went out on the spine, going all the way up to the head. The one line matches up to an eye, and one line matches up to another eye. Those tattoos. This will follow you and see if you are worthy. Maybe you will pass through my hall of memories.
I'll do what I try.
We'll see.
I guess I'll put this falls off. No, I'm just
Slowing down.
Stay there.
Choose your eyes. Well, the eyes for the raven queen.
Are you gonna retake your perch on my shoulder?
Takes flight. Just hovers over.
But it's in there.
Seems like she's not too happy with you.
Where the fuck you come from?
I was saying that.
He just trunk walks out of nowhere. It's like, that doesn't look too happy with you.
What's his own one you did?
Stupid question, Fred. Around the lake, is there like what's the layout of the land around the lake?
The lake is at the base of the mountains. So it's pretty much flat. Very little. There's no that much trees. The trees that go are at the foothills of the mountains.
Well, there's like a lot of grass around it and whatnot, like you would see going towards the lake.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's grass. There's a crater. There's a lot of things.
A bookshop.
Just wondering if there's grass around the lake and stuff.
Oh. Fire. Just fire everywhere.
Is that all you needed?
That's all I needed.
Should probably head back. Get some rest. You know it's to come. I need to make sure I have everything in my book before we go.
I'll just rest my head on your knees.
Oh.
You guys coming back to the blue water?
Yep. I'm guessing some of you are using.
I am using my rest time to try to attune to this. Yes. Do I have to roll anything for that, or is that just like, okay?
It's conducting a short rest or a rest to attune. So is there anything else that anybody else is doing before bedding down?
Just checking my bow and any other weaponry I got on me before I head off to bed.
Physical plan has been stuck in my head all day.
Not something that has stuck in your head.
It's good though. I just like the basic. It sounds good as well.
As you guys are walking back, you can almost feel like you have the sense of something is watching. You just can't tell. But you have that ominous feel, as if you were being
Yeah, that was one.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Well, there's nothing else in your bed for the night. And awake the rest of the day with clearer minds, maybe a more sense of purpose. A full long rest you have. Tuning to those that you have attunement to. That's what attuning is? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a tuning fork. I had to get the right pitch.
But you
That's
are
pretty good.
But you are attuned to your items that you were tuning, and the new day is dawning. As you guys wake up to the sounds and clatter of people.
Everybody's fighting, dying.
Oh, play authority out.
I don't feel like we're in Kansas anymore.
I immediately jump up. Because is it the sounds of like clatter as in like metal on metal?
No.
Oh.
Commotions.
Let's go.
Angry commotions. Or just talking in general.
Some roll an insight.
16 plus 4. Not completely sure. Oh, I was lying to you. 16 plus 1. So 17.
Mixed emotions. Some a little worried, frightened, relieved.
Since I don't hear fighting, I'm not springing into action. I'm going to just slowly get up, look at myself in something reflective, and be like, I'm back to being pretty again. That's fine. Go over, put my pants on. Evar sleeps naked.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go put my pants on, and I'm grabbing my horn off of whatever stand that was in the room that I was in, and being like, I hope she still has that jug. And then I'm gonna walk out the door and start walking down towards everything.
Start making my way outside too.
As soon as I get downstairs and look at Danica, I'm like,
Danica's not even there.
I'm walking over to whatever the fuck cast there is and filling up the jug or filling up the horn and meeting up with Sibinak.
I'm throwing open the door. Unless you're ready to go.
As you look down, you find a cast. You see a ledger that has a book, and it says, "Their new friend," and it says O's. 80 gold.
Oh shit.
Hey, he can read it.
I can read all of a sudden.
I'm just gonna look down at it and be like, as I'm pouring it in, I wonder what that says.
Just all of a sudden a magic number appears. There you go.
And just walk over to Sibinak. Want it? Yesterday is the day we fight.
Walking outside as you guys do, to find a sense of whatever is there. You can see that most of the town, or I say most of the soldiers, stuff like that, look up top, and then you can see a couple of normal people just going up there too as well, looking over, and just like you can see shocks, like just shock in their face, and their demeanor, surprised. You can hear, where are they? Where are they gone?
That's what I was wondering too. Is that do the guards like look? Are there guards looking up over? I'm gonna go up over there. Are you going up over there?
I was gonna walk to one of the people that's like, what the fuck's going on? Especially if it's a woman. I'm definitely walking up.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
I'm gonna walk up and be like, seem to have lost something. What is it?
You're sitting there hoping it's his husband.
As you're pouring a drink, and as you're drinking it, the army of dead are gone.
Oh, really?
They're not there.
What?
She says the dead are gone. Maybe just decided to leave. I'm kidding. We know we're the best of love.
I guess where we're heading.
I'm guessing, obviously, as far as the eye can see, you see no bodies.
Tell Isaac to make sure that everybody is still staying in the town. If he's not already on the scene.
Oh, I thought that was the fucking chair. I was so scared. All my clothes were gone.
Roll a perception roll.
Whew. 15.
Glancing up above, I mean, you can see, maybe a guy that looks close to what Isaac looks like. Best guess scenario, maybe that is him. It's just with the crowd, it's just hard to determine and see unless you're closer, I would say.
Can you send him a message?
Hold on, you can find
What will it cost?
Isaac, come here.
What would you like me to tell Pascal?
Just want to make sure that everybody is not going to run, because they think it's over.
Isaac, if this may be a trap, I don't think it wise for anyone to still leave the town just yet. It doesn't mean to leave.
They're gone. But I think it's a trap.
He agrees with you and thinking it's a trap. But he says they're gone.
Like I said, just to make sure that everybody is staying in the town for now. If anybody goes out, it's time for us to go do what we came here to do.
I agree.
Guess there's no sense in talking. Let's go.
Everybody have what they need.
If they don't, that's their own problem. They were supposed to have it yesterday.
Shoot, her potion is finished.
I'm ready for blood as much as you are.
How did
Might as
your,
well see if we're prepared.
Potion come out.
fine.
That we know of.
That seems.
If you remember.
Right.
Yes, I know.
You're like, it's great. Someone brings it.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just gonna say it's fine, and hope that it's fine.
And if we need someone to drink it, I'm sure he puts it in a, what is it, you call it, a horn? Just a horn. He'll put it in his horn and he'll drink it. It's just like one of his rules.
He's not wrong. It kind of is. If it goes in the horn, it goes down the throat.
So what am I putting in my inventory?
Nothing
Right?
so good.
Just potion of healing?
But
Okay.
make sure you hit like an asterisk beside it. When you like go to rename it.
Because it's kind of fucked, but not completely fucked. Well, hey you. Do you have what you need? You have your things for your toy?
Everything I need.
The dragon, he's always ready, I guess. I don't know. He doesn't speak much. Sibinak, you're ready for blood just as bad as I. Navera, you're still scared. You, hey. What's up, A? You ready?
When the hell did you
Yes.
go Canadian?
I know, my brother Yorick is ready.
I'm always ready.
Exactly.
I'm scared.
Well, she put it in my notes for that. That's funny.
You put the asterisk. I put completely fucked on my potion of healing.
Oh boy.
I guess if you want to tell Isaac, we're on our way. And,
Making our way through town, walking past the Isaac down.
if it comes down to it, be prepared for war, because if we fail, then they'll have their battle in the
Yeah.
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 You all hit the table, dang it!
Got everything you need there, Eivor.
Well, it's already fallen
Ready
over.
for battle.
It's okay, they didn't mean
Good
that
job.
stuff.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Into the Wahobble yonder.
Following the path. Road. You can see it's silent. Not a lot. Critters talking. Any of that. I would like someone to roll a perception check.
Alright, I get it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not really perceiving, so. You're you right now.
My boss is only 8. But that's just my opinion.
17 plus 7.
24.
Looking out. You don't hear nothing, but you can see shadows. Keeping to the tree line, you can see shadows move stop.
Being followed.
What?
You probably don't want to know.
Yeah, no, I am because they're behind me, so.
I get advantage on checks for undead beings of prey.
I mean, I could divine sense it too if I wanted to do that route.
Oh my brother, Eric fellow, it's a mystery.
I don't understand your job.
17 plus 8.
You missed it.
Yeah.
I get that one, that one's funny, that one's sucks.
No.
Oh, wait, he's
I thought it was fine.
By the looks of it,
There, you little
seeing
fuck.
it flash, it's big. It's a quad.
The Ryan.
What sense of smell am I getting off of it? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, second, I thought you said meth.
Decay.
Well, that'll get you.
Nope.
We've got something undead following us.
Oh,
But it's on both sides. Kind of tracing you as you go, making sure that you would say it follows on your path.
Looking out through the grass. Don't know how much dead we've passed. Cause they're all fucking invisible.
Oh god, it's big fucking forever.
Going through, and you see as you're turning the corner, you can see the remains of an old window.
Oh, the windmill's been torn down.
See the remains.
Bring the fire.
What's that?
We see the stones go too, right? That is a place to remember.
There you come across,
So it's not
continuing
just-
down that path, you see the giant gates.
Sorry.
Sort of when you first started your journey.
This is when I first saw my death.
I mean, you technically.
Oh, that's not good to think.
There the road splits in two.
I've been talking.
Not
Not
This
entirely.
place is a face full of dirt.
Down, you can remember that is where you went down to the river to meet Madame Ava for the first time in the Vistani. Also where the black carriage picked you up. To the path, a little northward, a little straighter, going up towards a mountainside, a cliffside. You see the dark clouds over a massive castle.
Going to take a wild guess that's where we're going. Looks fun.
Following that road, going to the castle, you can see the road, you can see the towers of this massive, massive castle. You look behind you. Those who roll your perception can see large, massive dire wolves, half skeletal, rotting dead, staring and watching.
These are the things that's one of the ones that nabbed that one guy.
There, the road goes straight to the castle, and you see the drawbridge. The drawbridge is not closed. It's not open for you. It is closed. It is shut.
Cast knock. Pew pew. Okay, but I'm cast knock.
As it lowers, you're right there for a good solid 10, 20 minutes. It lowers itself. On one of the ramparts on top in the center. Familiar being you recognize very well. You've come. Great. Seems you hadn't handled your part of the bargain, and I shall do the same. You're here. They're not dead. You still wish to play my game of death? My castle is opened. And I welcome you to it if you can find me. Wherever pitfalls go, it's fair game. So don't stumble to your death before you meet me.
Is he upwind or downwind from us?
He'll be up.
He's the high ground right now, essentially.
We're just gonna break David.
Okay.
Oh.
And remember his scent.
Send him in.
Specifically his.
Okay.
I'll play.
If you want entry, you're welcome to it, but I can't guarantee your safety. We came here and that was the things. But the guardians of these castles might not agree with me. You just hear this rumble.
Something tells me I know what that is.
And you can just hear thousands of voices. As from the cliffside where the drawbridge hangs, these massive, massive beams.
Is it the same creature from the town from before?
No. Yeah, well, yes.
The body that is a bunch of bodies?
Oh, great.
In hindsight, these
Oh, boys. Ladies.
and I
What was Grandma say?
don't
Well,
have
children,
another
women.
one of these on me, but we would just use that one. That's not a good size.
I'll bring next session the
I need two huge.
I have plenty.
I just need two.
I don't like how you grinned at that.
He grinned and said, "The box."
As
That's terrifying.
this,
Ugh.
Oh,
you see two.
let's look at the teapot. I thought bodies. How is that?
bunch of zombies mound together in the shape of one singular being. And there are two. To think, you guys are there. So close to the beginning of death. The path you follow. These massive creatures of, now you can tell where this zombie army went. They were pulled together and forged into one huge undead being. Now is your time to fight or run. Because they are here to stop you.
No way in advance. I wonder which one of them could do this monstrosity.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative, Avor.
That was messed up.
Early was.
She took like 5 minutes to do this earlier.
I mean, it's a plus 0, but that's not bad.
What?
So it's a plus 0, but that's not bad.
I dropped it.
That's how it always goes.
I dropped a 19 and it turned into a 20. I was like, darn you.
Nosferatu.
Okay, it's not too bad, I guess. At least I prepared some fire.
We should wait and save our rolls for next week.
25 to 20.
20. Avor, 25 to 20?
Nope.
Alright.
Okay.
Just making sure we get that up.
Where are you?
22.
20.
22.
He's definitely got the
I
fucking
higher
dex.
dex. I got the +5.
Ryan.
You always go first.
Not always.
I went first one time.
One time.
Scoob's gone first before.
20 to
Mikey's
15.
gone first before.
Looks like everybody else. Where you?
Is a real giant.
Same.
Who's higher dex out of you?
Probably, I'll double check.
Okay, so never mind.
+3.
+0.
18.
Tyler, what do you got?
So you actually
16.
Yeah.
Normally you roll between like below 10 like every single time.
Yeah, I know.
Now he's taking some good rolls.
The history of her rolls are just there should be a whole like series of like
Like compilation.
I don't think she's rolled above a 10 one time.
I was gonna say she's rolled more than that ones.
We need to go through the videos and make videos of her rolling really bad and just put it into clips into one
You
video.
said yours was
dying
what?
or doing stupid
19?
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, when I first
Yes.
rolled it, it was
There
like
was
a
an 18,
2.
you said?
He's just
Yes,
Yeah,
18.
she's not very good at this video game.
That was a 10.
You got the 16 plus 4.
Yeah.
Your initials are +4.
Yes.
Nice.
I have only critted
+5.
like one time when it's important, and that was when I took down the
I'd
last
be
one.
higher than you.
Really?
Don't worry. Bump it to a +7.
18. 17.
But I don't want to do that. Okay.
14. Those are all
I
bad.
don't know.
10. 10.
I was gonna say I figure you probably have a strategy.
For this, the initiative count goes as follows. Ryu, Yerrick, Sibinak, Igar, Rivera, Amari, Eivor, them.
Yay!
Well, hi, you two. You guys got a sparring match and we saw what you can do. Do it.
Do it to them now.
We're not working on that right now, though, are we?
No. Since we're up against time.
As you guys see that the entrance to the castle is so close. And these guardians, these zombie horde, have now clotted together to become one. Two large beings. Now you must ask yourself, do you fight? Or do you run to the castle?
Run to the castle and they are guarding the castle.
I wonder if you can do it. You can make the castle gates before they touch you or kill you. Because this dungeon run is going to be hell.
Make a break. Pray for us, guys.
Your choice. Fight and try to survive more with full health. Fight off and go in there half cocked, not knowing what is there. Knowing that the first door room foyer houses 4 dragons. And now you have 2 clots to go against. As an expression once said, live free. Die well. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Have a good night.
From the D20 Misfits.
Bye bye.
Night.
Good night.
Alright. You wanted to be the last one.
You wanted to be. Really?
Here's a bit.
Let's start recording.
He's only the last one because he was too slow to get there first.
Oh my.
Hey, air high five. Thursday.
For what?
Serving a